suffering will be legendary, even in hell.
What's up, you magnificent maniacs, and welcome to another terrifically tangential Tuesday. I am, of course, DeathMetalHero, and with me, as always, is NFL Super Pro. Now with more Spider-Man.
That's right. Best comic ever made in comicdom. Greatest and be jealous. Be jealous is all I gotta say.
This is me green with envy. Totally green with envy.
You wish you could have it, but you can't. Only one. Top pop, baby. Only one. That's right. That's right.
Man, makes me wonder how many of those were just sitting in the 50-cent bin when I was working at the comic shop. Like, how many did I pass up on? How many did I miss? I know.
You're regretting it. You know?
Not really.
It's okay. It's fine. You know what? Denial is the first stage, so it's fine. Don't worry about it. I will accept you for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's what I do. You will find that I am kind.
Right. How was your weekend? Kind.
It was good. Worked on Frog. I'm on pages 29 and 30 because it's a 2-page spread right now.
Nice.
So I will not be working on it tonight, but yeah. So more than halfway there, obviously. Like 18 pages to go after this. So home stretch.
Wow, just kicking out the jams, man.
That's right.
And then off to ink spots to color and letter, and then done, right?
Yeah, then done. Well, with the main book.
Right.
Hockey's doing the supplemental, and he's laid it out. But he's a busy man. He's sending his stuff over to, so he's doing like his part of the fulfillment.
Right.
He's been working on that. So and then he's going to go to the caravan, and so he'll get it done in time, or I'll meet him at the cemetery.
Yes, I'm sure you will.
I will. Better get it done in time. How was your weekend?
My weekend was very busy in that the hot water heater decided to explode at 7 a.m. on Thursday morning, and I was very rudely and panically awoken by my mom saying that she needed help. 0 out of 10, would not recommend. Terrible way to wake up. Then I spent the entire day Thursday and most of the day Friday clearing things out of the garage and pulling out, wet and sodden things and either pitching them out, laying them out to dry in the sun, all that fun stuff. The plus side is the garage looks very clean now. The floor is very clean. We've got a new hot water heater. The downside is I still have to go out and roll up the rug and pull it back inside before we put it out there to dry, right? So I have to pull it in tonight before sprinklers come on in the morning and drench it again, thereby defeating the purpose of leaving it outside. So on top of that, yeah. I mean, it's all taken care of now, but man, what a couple of days. I was actually out in the garage from 7:30 in the morning until midnight. So long couple of days.
So you don't have a mechanical drain, like a mechanic's drain or anything in the garage?
In the garage, no. Yeah. It went down to the end of the garage, underneath the garage door, and then all out into the driveway.
At least part of it went out in the driveway.
Oh yeah, no, it went out into the driveway. That's the good thing. But I mean, it must have been going for a while because that driveway was so
not similar, but similar. It's not the water heater but our washing machine, if it's near the drainage sink, and so the hose goes into the drainage sink, and so if there's a sock that ends up in that drainage sink, and you don't pay attention, it fills up, overflows, and if you're not home or whatever, dude, we've had to wet vac, and my bottoms of my comic boxes have gotten soaked because my room is next to the washer and dryer. It's but it fills because there's no it's all in, and there's a step down and then it goes there. Yeah, so at least it went out. You didn't have to do all of it at least, so that's kind of good. Yeah.
And thankfully, there wasn't a lot of boxes. It's mostly just rug and stuff like that got soaked. So yeah,
and that could dry, like you said, especially in Florida. Sun comes out, a couple days, it'll dry it right up.
Yeah. So that's what I have to do after the end of the show tonight. I've written myself a note so I don't forget, because I will be very very sad if I have to try to move that wet rug again tomorrow. Area rugs are heavy when they're wet. I don't know if you are aware of this.
Yeah, they're pretty heavy.
But help me remember, chat. Speaking of chat, what's up, Maromi? Tank Ferret says, "Phew, made it." Yes, you did, sir. Welcome, Tank. Good to see you.
Maromi was first?
Maromi was apparently first, according to this.
Slipping, Haldir. You're slipping. Very disappointed in you.
Yeah, see, Haldir's there, third.
Third.
What's up, Haldir?
Third is the third loser. Yank first and last.
Angela Curry says, evening. She says, pardon my manners. Hello, Faraz.
Jeez, oh man.
Yep. Citizen Ronan says, sup, everyone. What's up, Citizen Ronan? Good to see you, sir. Sipling Vaughn says, hope this is better than the dog grooming video we were watching. Yeah, I hope so, too.
I was watching Professionals.
Right?
They were talking about Toth, dude.
They were. I kind of had it on in the background while I was getting prepared for the stream. I
was surprised by that Superman one. I was like, you had it on in the background, but I would never have guessed that was Toth. Ever. Yeah. I think Terry Austin hijacked those pages with inks. So,
anyway. Terry Austin was very well-known inker at the time.
Good inker, and a good inker.
Tremendously good inker.
Yeah, but
did a tremendous run with John Byrne on X-Men.
Yeah,
obviously, but
not a fit for Toth. Not a fit.
Yeah. There's my beautiful, lovely lady, Skull, gorgeous.
Skull is cilantro, which is delicious.
Had a great time on the hangout earlier today. I only got 4 right, though. It was a brand new trivia, and it was hard.
Well, I do now know that according to you, Will Perdomo tastes good.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's that.
Yeah, that's...
that's good. It's good to know.
Probably the most awful thing you could take away from that stream.
I'm just going based off of what I heard.
I'd said his last name happens to coincide with a cigar, so I don't know what to tell you.
I just don't understand why this is a big deal.
Absolutely.
I mean, you keep trying to defend yourself against accusations that you don't need to. It's 2025. It's more than acceptable now.
I hate all of you. But anyway, yeah, the trivia, very difficult. I just dropped the link for Feline's channel. Come join us next week. See if you can do better than I did.
Find out how good Perdomo really does taste.
You'll have to take that up with Will. I have no idea. Horrible. She says cilantro, Jason.
Cilantro.
Yes. And indeed. Hurry up! The dog is on the verge of becoming Cho. I don't even know what that means, but
Cho.
What? Yeah, it's okay.
Or maybe they meant to say chow.
Scrolling. Chow. I have no idea. What's up, some person? Some person says scientists made a woolly mouse. Yay! We totally don't have an entire film series about why bringing extinct animals back to life is a bad thing, but hey, whatever. This is the fucking strangest timeline in the world. What's up, Mike McMahon? Good to see you, sir.
Was recently on his channel. It's a lot of fun.
On.
We had impromptu, why not, stream. Yeah. And I was on with another fellow named John. I will never remember your last name, so don't even bother. And he's a great artist. I've seen some of his stuff. Really good dude and a swell individual. And had a lot of fun with Mike in the gang. So, yeah, it was a good time. Everybody go subscribe to Mike. You never know when he's going to pop up live again.
Right? That's excellent. Let's see. What's up, K-Pop? Welcome. Thank you for coming to hang out. We got Omen Screaming Raven. Hail. Good to see you, sir. Thank you for joining us. Super Pro, says Raven.
Best book ever.
Used to have multiple copies of that, apparently.
Yeah. Now they're not 9/8. Mine's a 9/8. Top pop, baby. Top pop.
Right. Bought a comic page this weekend of the best DC character ever, Vibe. No idea who that is. Sorry.
I only know Vibe from the CW show of The Flash. Did you watch that when it first came out?
No, I still have not.
It wasn't bad. The first couple seasons are pretty good. But he was on that show. He was one of Barry's helpers. He became the Vibe, which
okay,
touches you and can kind of, I don't know, can you see the future or something like that? I can't remember 100%, but interesting character enough. But I liked him better as just like a guy in the chair. But no, the first couple seasons of The Flash were actually pretty good.
I watched the first couple of episodes, and I couldn't get past how whiny Barry was. And I'm just like,
they wrote him. No. Yeah, they kind of wrote him a little wrong, but the guy playing him, I thought, was a good fit.
I mean, people seem to like Grant Gustin, so
Yeah, I thought he was a good fit.
They liked Stephen Amell, the guy who played Arrow.
Yeah,
they liked him as well. He seemed to genuinely enjoy the fans too. So,
for a lot of those, you like a lot of them, the first season or two, solid, and then they just went downhill after that. So it's just I guess political corporation, whatever, the CW and stuff like that, putting their 2 cents in.
Comics are not out in the garage, so yes, my comics are okay. I don't leave any. This is Florida. You can't really, unless it's a climate-controlled garage, you're not going to want to leave anything really paper out in the garage because it's going to get hot and then it'll cool off. It'll get hot and then it'll cool off. Especially if your comics are in bags, then that's literally going to create condensation and ruin your books.
Humid. It's so humid, yeah.
No, all my comics are in this room here, and they're strategically packed all around this room.
Yeah, if you store
made
them
furniture out of them.
If you store them in like a storage unit, it has to be air conditioned in Florida. Like there's plenty of states where you can get, but Florida is so humid, you have to. And also, even if there's some water on the bottom of a comic box, as long as they're bagged and boarded,
they're
okay,
right.
and there's no holes in those bags, so they're all right then. But
just make sure you get the moisture out of there because the moisture will grow in between the bags too.
Yeah,
and it can creep up into your books.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely glad that it didn't do more. It was just jetting water from the bottom of the water tank, the hot water tank, just right out into the garage, just drenched, trying to figure out how to turn it off. It was fun. It was fun. It's great. Hey, Tank. Good to see you.
What's up, Tank?
Let's see. Hey, we got a Rex. Yo, what's going on, Rex? Good to see you, man.
What's up, Rex? I was on with Rex, Omar, and Tank one night too. It was after Bowler and Beard, so it was Wednesday last week.
After Bowler and Beard? What was it, like fucking 4 in the goddamn morning?
Well, Bowler and Beard's only an hour usually, so that goes to 1. And then I jumped on because I was still working on Frog, I think. So I kind of wanted to get a little more done. So I jumped on with them. I even told them I can only be here for like a half hour or so. Because I actually had to be up early the next day. So, yeah.
What's up, Jay Ryan?
Jay.
Welcome. Good to see you. Good to see you.
That's what they call him.
I'm sure they do.
He likes them deep V's. He likes them deep.
No, I haven't brought the rug in yet. One of the smaller rug is in. The larger rug is not. The larger rug is very heavy. I'm going to have to roll it up and probably put it on the dolly is what I'm thinking.
People underestimate how heavy those rugs are even whenever they're not.
God. It's even worse when they're wet.
Texture? Yep. Wet rug.
Yep.
Take of that.
Taste well again for the first time. Terrible. No. Where's Perdomo to come and bask in this adulation?
It's a big
What's up, Miss Stippling? Cujo, he meant. I'm not sure who meant Cujo, but good book. Although it would have ended real quick if somebody had actually had a shotgun in Cujo, but beside the
Well,
point.
I mean, it's
you don't have a story then, so
it's also
yeah.
a mom and her kid. How many moms drive around with their kid with a shotgun in the 70s? So
You'd probably be surprised. Tank says, Jason, my son wants one of those descripted videos. He loves your style.
he wants one of those descripted videos.
I don't know.
You could download those probably.
And Raven said he did have a 9.8 and a 3.4.
No.
Of the Super Pro.
No, it's the only one.
Yep.
The top pop.
Feline is going after the chat saying, hit the like button, you people. Yeah, you people. All you people. Sitting here hanging out, listening to this, not hitting the like button.
That's racist.
Jay Ryan says, it's like I'm working with a monkey. So
when he streams with
better
Angela,
or worse than dealing with a 6-year-old?
is that when he works with Angela on the sumo streams? Is that what he's talking about?
Perhaps. I don't know. I'm just
I'm
grabbing
sorry.
random comments out of the chat at this point. What's up, Henry Bemis?
Beams.
Thank you for coming to hang out with us, sir.
Not Beams.
Welcome. Descriptive, like the recent one you uploaded. Stupid
Well, that's a
auto
Frog G page.
corrected.
He can't have one of those Frog G pages. You got to buy them off of the campaign.
What do you mean, you people? What do you mean, you people?
Huh?
Fucking great movie. Fucking great movie. Like and subscribe. Draw some things. We getting there. Shit, we having a conversation. So because I had to, deal with a garage full of sodden stuff, I decided to go to the comic shop today. Haven't been to the comic shop in a while, and I actually picked up some cool shit. I actually get to show some shit.
Nice. Show it off. Yeah, I just got my pull. So nothing special. I'm probably not gonna get anything special for a while. Not saving money, but just cutting back on spending.
All right. First off, from my pull list, Tarot, Witch of the Black Rose. We got Raven Hex. I love this book. A lot of fun. And then Silverhawks #1. This was just on the counter. So I decided to pick up Silverhawks #1, check it out. I bought Thundercats #1, and it was all right.
It's all right.
But, I figure I'll give the Silverhawks a chance. I still have my Silverhawks figures. Always thought the property was cool and never got its just. So we'll see.
Nice.
Here's an oldie but a goodie that I found. 10th #1.
Ooh.
Right?
Yeah,
Tony Daniel.
Mike McMahon and I were all talking Tony Daniel on his stream. Yeah.
Dude, I used to love this book. It was a lot of fun. I love Tony Daniel's work.
Dude. And yeah, I would probably pick it up if I see it in the wild. Oh, there you go.
I got a Deadpool Wolverine sketch cover. I got 2 each of these, the Deadpool and the Turtles. So yeah, those are the singles that I got.
Nice.
And then this I was really super fucking excited about finding. Volume 1 of Akira.
Nice. Look at that.
Right? Yeah. I've never actually seen one of these books like in the wild. It's always just been, online. Right. But yeah. And it's got the original color pages in the beginning.
Oh, that's cool. Nice.
Yeah, and then it switches to black and white and kind of like a thicker newsprint. And it's in really great shape. So yeah, I saw it at the shop and was like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and grab that.
I don't blame you. That's a dope book. The art is so good. Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I got at the comic shop today. I'm super excited.
Good gets. Very good. Very good.
I felt like it. Yeah. Akira is so good. Yeah, I love the anime, and I've never read the manga, so figured I might as well grab that.
Well, there you go. That's another thing. If you guys I should say when you guys bring back the show on Do You Even Read? Because Ink read all of Akira recently, not that long ago.
Nice.
So,
okay.
So when you guys, I know Ink he's on a big job right now. So he's obviously, and with everything going on. But when you guys bring it back, yeah, it's that's something you can maybe do because he recently read the whole thing. So yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really can't wait to bring Do You Even Read back. That show was a lot of fun.
With his scheduling currently, it's just very difficult.
I mean, I get it. I might actually start doing some little quick hits like that. Just talking about like new stuff that's come out that I picked up. Like Rockefellers was pretty good. Usually the Mark Millar stuff's usually pretty good. What is it? Nemesis Rogues Gallery, Magic Order, shit like that.
Well, he's got Vatican City coming out with Narwhal, so
well, there you go.
He's got that. But that's also something I think that's really good, and I like channels like that. Like Matt Burke does it, Metal Movies and Brewskis. He'll go over the comic real quick, say what he liked, thought it was dope, and it's usually comics he really likes. Like I don't think he's ever really gone over things like, oh, I didn't like this at all. But he doesn't, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with telling people, because if more people hear like, oh, Super Pro #2 was terrible, don't buy it, and you hear 400 people say that, you're probably not going to get it then.
Right.
But hearing negative feedback is sometimes a good thing if you hear a lot of it. That way you kind of can gauge. Like that's why the like and dislike button, everybody was upset that the dislikes went away, because you can kind of base the content of something off of what you see. So you should formulate your own opinion, but at the same time you can also, a group of people sometimes aren't wrong.
Always,
I said sometimes.
Just be discerning for yourself. K-Pop says, yeah, the Dynamite crossovers are pretty neat, and I'm happy to see more Silverhawks. Yeah, I love Silverhawks as a concept. I haven't seen any of their comics since I think Marvel did the Star comics back in the day. They also did Thundercats back then as well. It was like in the 80s. Bemis says, aren't the OG Silverhawk toys worth some money? Quite possibly. I haven't looked them up recently. I mean, mine have definitely been played with. Not as bad as some that I've seen, but all the moving parts, the squeeze the legs to click and all that stuff, their wings pop out. Yeah, they all still work too. Still have my Cat's Lair, my Thundercats, Snake Mountain, my G.I. Joes, all that fun stuff.
I would think most toys from the 80s, even especially if they're still in their packages, go for good money, because back then,
if you have the box for anything from the 80s, it's ridiculous.
Well, also back then we never knew they were going to be worth anything. You just played.
Well,
with
of course
them.
not. It's like the comics from the fucking 50s and 60s, man. Nobody knew those things were going to be, like the 30s, 40s, and 50s. Nobody knew those comics were going to be worth anything. So they pitched them out. They recycled them or whatever. They lined the hamster cage.
Put them in their back pockets.
That's why there's so few of them. As there became a collector's market, more and more people were taking better care of shit. So there's more of it. Therefore, there's less demand. It's supply and demand.
Yeah, but Silverhawk should be worth it.
Mike says First Mini was the best one for 10th. Usually how it goes. Tony Daniel on Spawn was sweet. His art on 10th is epic. Yeah, it was indeed.
I know
there was a lot of good stuff back in the day.
I liked him on Curse of the Spawn. Did you do Curse of the Spawn, or was that that wasn't Tony Daniel? That was Dwayne Turner did Curse of the Spawn. And like Mike and I had spoken, I like the Tunt stuff a lot, because that's when he was cutting loose. Yeah, he was still learning, but he was really cutting loose, and he was having fun with it. Like the Batman stuff he does now, it's a house style. And I even told Mike, every now and then though, you see the panel where you're like, I see the Tony Daniel.
Well, I mean, same could be said with Capullo. Capullo did Batman, and had to tighten it up quite a bit. The stuff that he was doing on Spawn, he was letting it all flare out. It was great.
With Spawn also, you have McFarlane and Miki inking you, and with that you can kind of, even if he didn't do as much detail, you have those cats that can toss it in. So he was able to put out the monthly just fine. I think with Batman, he did have to tone it back because of the monthly schedule, on top of the fact that he didn't have Miki and McFarlane to add their little sexy to it. So
it is a collaborative effort. That is very true. K-Pop coming in with a hot take here for you, Jason. Kira beats Super Pro.
K-Pop, if I didn't love you already, I would have to have you banned from the channel. I would ban you myself, but
Fighting words.
not my channel. But yeah, it's a good thing. It's a good thing you're a promoter and you do good work and you're a nice person and you like metal.
Haldir says, I got the Akira box set last year. Heck yeah, dude. Haldir, I used to love anime and manga a lot more than I currently do, and I'm trying to get back into it, trying to find some of the old stuff, because a lot of that old stuff inspired a lot of comics that I really like, and so I want to pick up on that secret sauce, so I'm getting back into it.
There's some, I always say, like, because people should be looking.
Akira was the gateway drug for a lot of people.
And I think artists should they shouldn't just knock it out because like, oh, it's manga, like you hear that whatever. And so no, people should look at it.
Man, Ghost in the Shell, Appleseed, like those are fucking great books to look at, especially like, doing big cityscapes and destruction and mechs and stuff. They're fun, man.
It's a cliche, I should say. Like, people just think manga or anime and they think cheap Dragon Ball Z, really quick illustration, big eye. It's like, yeah, some of it is big eye, but the detail they put in a lot of that work is insanity.
It really
is.
And
the storytelling is fantastic. Like, Western illustrators and artists should look at manga because manga also looked at Western art. Like,
oh yeah,
everybody.
What's up, Roy?
Just another learning curve. What's up, Roy? It's another learning thing.
It is. And we should pick up what we can from that. There's a lot of really great storytelling in a lot of those manga, like Akira and Lone Wolf and Cub. Like Art of Roy is saying, he's got all the issues of those. Only manga worth having. I would argue Berserk should be in there as well. I'm enjoying Berserk. Vampire Hunter D. It's another really good manga.
Well, I can't
love the anime too.
Now, I haven't looked at or read enough manga to determine what to me would be the best for me of all time. I only go Akira because I know it the most.
Right.
Like, I'm sure there's plenty of, like, Berserk also is really good. I'm sure there's plenty of stuff out there that's insanely cool.
Right.
I'm
sure there is.
So
I'm
much
just not familiar.
Yeah.
Vampire Hunter D is being re-released in theaters for like its 40th anniversary or something like that.
Nice.
It'd be neat to see.
Nice.
Yeah, Vampire Hunter D is great.
Yeah.
I like Bloodlust as well, the sequel they did in like 2000, but I like the original so much more. There's something, I don't know, there's a certain charm about it. Maybe it's the animation, maybe it's the storytelling. It's just, I don't know. There's something decompressed about the storytelling that I really like about the first one.
Yeah, it's a dope movie.
Jay Ryan says he owns Akira on Criterion Laserdisc. Wow. I mean, that's dedication right there, because Laserdisc players are not they're not easy to come by, working at least.
Jay Ryan has a lot of stuff.
Would love to see something done with the Fist of the North Star. That's another cool one.
Yeah.
Remember picking that up on VHS at like a Suncoast Music or whatever one of those music stores were with the CDs and the DVDs and the videotapes.
FYE.
You remember videotapes?
Did you guys have FYE? Yeah, there was FYE in Florida. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Usually in the malls.
Yeah, I sold quite a lot of movies to them after I was married. So.
Henry Bemis just looked up the Silverhawks on eBay. They're worth hundreds on card. I fucking bet they are. Which means they're still worth something loose.
Yeah,
I'm sure they are.
If they're loose and in good condition, people will still pay good money for it.
Oh yeah. I mean, as far as like 80s things go, that I've had since a kid. I don't know if you can see my Jetfire right there.
Oh, that's right. I remember you showing that. Yeah.
Yep. I've had that since probably 85, 86 or something like that. Yeah. So yeah, I've had that one, and the springs on that fucking thing. Let me tell you, like they've got like the little the wheels that flick out, the landing gear. Mm-hmm. Those things are fucking solid metal, right? 1, 2. Every time you push the button, they still flick out at light speed and crack your fucking fingernail.
Oh yeah. They don't make them like that.
To this day.
Yeah.
To this fucking day. The springs are still like lightning fast.
Yeah, they
Surprised
made them
the shit out of me the other
They
day.
made them to last. Like now they
Yes.
don't do that because they want you to rebuy the toy. They want it to break a little easier. But
Well,
back
I
then,
mean, the cast iron transformers, kids used to throw them at each other and like,
Oh, yeah.
gotta fucking get stitches because somebody threw, Megatron at your head.
my dad stepped on Megatron and broke him.
That sucks.
Yeah, we weren't happy.
Because I bet. I mean that the old school Megatron, those are expensive now.
He turned into a gun. That's fantastic. Yep. Like impractical in all reality, because I mean he needs another transformer to shoot him.
Didn't he transform into like James Bond's gun, like the Walther PPK or something like that?
Yeah. I think it was like that. I think it was. I don't know if it was the PPK specifically, but or like a German pulverizer. Like it was something like that. It was shaped like that. But very impractical for a transformer to do because you need another one to use it. But it's funny because back then you could turn it into a gun and PvP all day. Nobody's like, now everybody's got a problem with it if you have anything gun shaped. So
yeah, Cadillacs and dinosaurs. What a fun property! I liked that cartoon. The side scrolling beat 'em up arcade game was fucking rad too.
I think I ever played it.
Oh, it's a lot of fun. You can find it with an emulator. You can get a ROM of it and emulate it. It's a lot of fun. There's a ton of adult OG anime on here to watch. Well, that's cool.
I'm sure K-pop knows all about that.
Okay, I'm going to work and lurk while I finish up Scalpel Zero title. I'll post it on X when I'm done. Rock and roll, dude. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah. Everybody
Hopefully
go follow
we keep you
Tank
entertained.
follow Tank on X. You see some dope artwork.
Indeed. Shiro's Orion is great, but rarely talked about. Not familiar with that one.
I'm not familiar with almost any name somebody's going to
Right.
Yeah.
Eden, It's an Endless World is awesome. My favorite cyberpunk manga series. Okay. I'll have to remember that one.
Yeah, like I said, I'm sure there's a lot of crazy good ones out there. I don't have the time or the money. So
right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean that is always one of the things.
And not only that, I kind of, due to the vision, I turned into more of a collector than anything. So I kind of buy more back issues of like X-Men or Spider-Man, like just stuff that's worth money that'll maybe be worth money later or something or to finish a run. Like so, yeah, I become accidentally a collector. I still buy normal stuff, and I did find another site to read stuff. Hockey gave me one, so now I can actually start reading them.
Well, again. I mean, I sent you one.
Yeah. Well, no, that one's good, but that one I think it doesn't have comics that are currently out. I think you still have to wait for new issues to come out. I think I didn't fully delve into it. I still have that one, which I can look into more. But yeah, which I'm going to. But this one I know does. So I could look at yours, the one that you sent me, and then look into that one too. Because I might like that one more. It all depends. I still have that in the.
I mean, there are some sites that don't have certain things. It's sometimes you got to go on a hunt. You got to go on a hunt. Ghost of the Shellfish and Another Star, Vampire Hunter D. Those are the ones that pull me in when I was able to keep track. When I went to Blockbuster, I remember like some of the first anime that I rented on VHS back then were, obviously Akira, but Armitage 3, Ghost in the Shell, Battle Angel Alita. Battle Angel Alita was actually one of the last manga I bought before I just stopped paying attention back when Dark Horse was like first putting it out. In the
apparently that one,
Battle like the late 90s.
Yeah, and apparently that one is a lot of people's gateway into manga, I heard. So,
yeah.
But for us, with anime, Street Fighter, that was like a big first one for us, was Street Fighter.
Voltron. I don't know if you remember Voltron, Defender of the Universe. That's an old anime. That's a 70s anime that they brought over here in the 80s.
Which is funny because for us as kids, we never viewed it as an anime. We always just thought it was another cartoon. Like I didn't know anything about Japanese animation. Like we called it Japanime back in the day. So that's why we did. It was Japanese animation, but we just called it anime. Like we just called it another cartoon. It was like another cartoon.
Yep.
So that's all we thought it was when we were little kids. And like, yeah, we had the Voltron toy, the classic one, and everything. But yeah.
Raven, the reason why the original Jetfire looks like a mech from Robotech is because it is a mech from Robotech. They use the same molds, and that's why that one's so rare, is because they used the same molds, and they weren't technically allowed to do that, and there was all kinds of litigation, and yeah, it's a big fiasco. The whole Robotech thing is convoluted, to put it very mildly. Let's see. Listen to the wise Feline. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. I'm only 9 away from 600 subscribers.
You'll get there. I go up and down all the time.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. And the way I've even said it on my videos, one person watches it, 1 million people. I'm just, I do it for, it's cool. Like, I'm doing it because I want to. So
Exactly.
If we have an audience, that's fantastic. We'd love to get an audience. But and it's also mainly because we do showcase, you and I both, we showcase creators and our own stuff. So we would like to get eyes on other books. So that is a good reason to grow the channel. Yeah.
Well, just build an audience, build a connection with our audience. People that like indie comics and nerd stuff, like Hot Wheels, and getting him a Hot Wheels crack.
Well, that's what I told John on that stream. He's like I really don't fully know what to do about you. Like, dude, whatever you do with your channel, just make sure it's something you love.
Yeah,
if it's something you love, other people are going to love it too. It doesn't matter then if you get 20 subscribers or 2 billion. The point is that you're doing something you love, so you're going to do it no matter what. And these people are passionate about it too, so they're going to really enjoy.
That is the important part.
Yeah, and that's what's like. The people that are in our chat, whether all of them read comics or manga or not, they just really like the banter. They're all having a good time, and that's what it's about: is the positivity, the energy, and back our books on Indiegogo.
What's up, Oliver? He says Ninja Scroll. Fuck yeah, Ninja Scroll.
Yeah, Ninja Scroll. I didn't mention Ninja Scroll. That was one of the first ones that we saw too.
Yep. Blade of the Immortal. It's another good manga.
And you know what's funny? Back
Transor Z.
Quote unquote back in the day.
Oliver is laughing at your Japanimation though.
It's true, that's what we call it. But back in the day,
Sci-Fi Channel, Saturday Japanime. Anyway,
like our parents didn't know anything about any of this stuff, so they thought it was just a cartoon. So we're renting Ninja Scroll at the age of like 8,
Yes.
So they have no idea what's going like, So there's a few scenes in there kids shouldn't see, but we saw it because they didn't know. They thought it was just a cartoon. So
I mean, growing up with my dad and his predilection towards like watching, Rambo, Stallone, and Mel Gibson movies, and just any kind of 80s action movie, it was nothing new by the time I found anime. So
yeah, there's some content, maybe a little child action. Dude, I'm fine with violence. I don't care about that.
Right.
When it comes to sexual, explicit content, that could kind of corrupt the child. But
right.
Yeah, and Ninja Girl, and even Vampire Hunter D, like it. There's some content in there a little kid probably shouldn't see. So,
well, I mean,
like
I think I was probably like 13, 14.
I was younger when I saw Vampire Hunter D.
Yeah. And I saw, like I said, I saw stuff on the Sci-Fi Channel, but yeah, once I went to Blockbuster, because I could ride my bike to Blockbuster and go rent tapes.
Yeah, well, and like I said, we was it's a cartoon about a vampire. Can we rent it? Yeah, sure.
Anyone like Lane? I am not familiar with that one.
Lane Staley?
Again. No, I think it's an anime.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, I am not familiar with a lot of them. There are some that I've heard of, and predominantly most that I haven't. But yeah, again, trying to branch out, especially since they do black and white comics so well. The way they do like the gray tones, the use of like Zipatone and stuff like that. Yeah, I like the way that they do that kind of stuff, and printing on newsprint, man. I love newsprint. It's fucking great.
Newsprint's great. I do like the quality of paper we have now, but there's nothing that beats like looking at an old school newsprint comic.
It's the colors, man. The colors back then were better. you know, because they were designed for the newsprint and then all worked together.
I'm a fan of the flat colors. I really like it. It's got to fit the style. There's plenty of styles that are out now that they overcolor just because they're like, oh, we need to put modern current coloring on it. It's like, yeah, but you just ruined the piece. Like those artists, a lot of our artists that are old school artists that are drawing, like it's still in the pros, they're used to drawing their style from the 70s and 80s. And, you know, digital coloring doesn't always fit their style. And it's just like, just these flats, man.
Well, I mean, that's the balance, man. You got to find a balance. You gotta let the art speak for itself instead of, you know, trying to, like, I don't know, override it with your colors. I mean, everybody wants to be heard in the piece that they're working on, but you know, the piece itself has to have overall balance. You know, some things do get over-rendered.
Yeah,
you know?
And they do, and
especially when they recolor old stuff, like the recolor of Weapon X. Holy fuck, yo!
Was the hardback collection recolored?
I mean, I know that cover was, and that recolored cover is not great. At least in my opinion, it's not. Barry Windsor Smith figured out the colors for all of that, and you know it was supposed to be printed on newsprint. Like it was all designed that way to be a certain way, and you change one element of it, and suddenly it's it's different.
Was this?
No, that's not the one I was talking about.
Okay.
I'm talking
this
about
is the one that I have. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
No, that looks like the same flat color.
I think this is not recolored, but touched up, like remastered kind of. So like the original colors pop through.
I mean, they should still, simulate newsprint on those. Even when they're doing the reprint, they should simulate the color. And let the colors come through. You know.
Yeah, I can open it right now. I don't know what it goes for.
Let's see. Oliver says you don't need to color using all the colors. Trust me. Yes, Ollie would know. That's for sure. I mean, theoretically and all. Screaming Raven says BWS is a god. Noah coming in here, throwing a Molotov cocktail into the chat, saying BWS is old news. Man, fighting words. People gonna hurt you for that.
Somebody from YouTube.
No, but I can figure it out. That's for sure. What's up, Noah? Art of Roy says Akihito Yoshimoto has a great YouTube channel where he does his manga. Has a vid where he does 30 pages in 18 days. Holy shit! All right, I'm gonna have to find that.
Dude, those are rookie numbers to Plagal.
Yes, this is true because Plagal
did
is
that
a
in
machine.
His tow truck.
That is the Plagal machine at work.
Let's see. I had all of them. There's no point in me opening this, but
what the hardcover? I mean,
yeah,
the whole point of having a hardcover like that is so you can read it, so you don't fuck up your single issues, right?
Yeah, but I really don't know how much it goes for now.
Is it the black and white inside? Okay, no. Man, I don't know if you saw the. See, that's the original color, and it doesn't look like they've oversaturated them. It looks like they've toned them down a little bit, at least looking at it this way. Anyway.
I remember Shane, I know he had it, and he was showing it off, too, on his stream one time. It was pretty dope, but...
Such a great book. I fucking love that book, man. Just the storytelling, the line work. I remember reading that story for the first time and being like, holy shit, comics can be like this? Like, this is a fucking serious story.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah. Yeah, nobody tells a story quite like Barry Windsor Smith. That is for sure.
Yeah.
Weapon X was a game changer. Yeah, it sure as shit was, Henry. It really was. Noah's saying Plagal is going to be on his 5th issue of Goblin Girl before Billy finishes coloring the first one. Ouch.
I think Billy's on page 7.
Yep. Might be 8 by now.
No, maybe 8. By the time he gets on the stream, maybe. Never know.
You should tell me. But, okay. Doing the ASMR thing now, are we? Okay. I am all caught up on the chat. Excellent.
All right. Have a good night, everybody.
Right. Yeah, I think I found his YouTube channel, Art of Roy.
Stay there. Yeah, I recently
Yep.
subscribed to
Oh, wow.
Sandra Hope. Ink told me about her YouTube channel. I just always forgot to look it up.
I always love the inking videos she puts out on X and Facebook. She's incredible. Just the control she has with that brush is just unfucking real, dude.
Dude, I saw her ink, like I saw I was in the pit with Plago and Billy, and that's when I found it and subscribed, and I'm like, man, I'm not about to do all that, even with anything. Like you like the amount of detail that's in these pieces she's inking. I'm like, no. Now I'll do it if I'm just inking because I'm not going over my pencils. Like I'm not about to pencil all that and then re-ink it exactly how it. No, you're a psychopath. I'm not doing that. She's crazy. So yeah, but very talented, very good inker. So yeah,
one of the best in the biz. That's for damn sure.
She's kind of cool. Ink, I haven't seen it. Ink told me her crowquill, her nib holder, it's kind of like those X-Acto knives. Like it screws like that.
Interesting. Okay.
And we can't find it. Like I don't know if it was custom made or something because we looked everywhere for it and we can't. I think Shelby's even said that no. Like I think he maybe sent me a link he thought was it. I can't remember. It was a while back, but yeah, it's cool, and I would love something like that because I go through nib holders like crazy because I leave the nibs in there for a while, and then next thing you know, the way I dip the ink, I can't see, so I don't know how far, and so ink gets picked up inside.
So it is now permanently attached to the nib holder. Yep.
Yeah, pretty much. And if I try to take it out, the nib breaks and shatters in half. So now it is definitely permanently stuck. So I go through nib holders like crazy. And that I would love because then I can just unscrew it. I don't have to worry about it. But we can't find it. We've looked. I'm sure maybe I could have somebody custom make one for me. I just don't know who.
I'm curious. Now I want to go look up the thing that you're.
That's what Ink said. I've never seen it. I haven't seen it. I just saw a couple videos, like I said. But
Art of Roy says it's a large-sized lead holder. Jason, he says he has one.
It's just a large-sized lead holder. That's all that it is. Okay.
I mean, I could totally see that if it's like the thicker pencil lead, and then it's one of the smaller round like 102s. Yeah, I could totally see that.
Dude, thank you. If that's the case, I'll look that up on Amazon and I'll just buy one. I thought it was a custom. The way Ink was describing it was like it was customized.
Henry thought that you just said you go through nipples like crazy. Guess we all hear what we want.
Who doesn't?
I guess.
There's so many of them out there.
What's up, J-Bot?
I try to get them all. What's up, J-Bot?
Right? Gotta catch them all like Pokemon.
Yeah. I don't care who they're attached to.
Jesus.
They're all good. All good.
You go right ahead.
That's what I say. They're all fun in some way.
Uh-huh.
It's just a shame when you don't have one. That's what sucks.
Yes. Let's see. Sia Om. Oh, yeah. I think I know who you're talking about. She does Lady. Yeah. She's got a great channel too. Really, shows the stuff that she goes through regularly to put together Lady Mechanica. I really like that book as well. I picked up the newest issue of that. I mean, it's fun. Benitez isn't doing the interiors, I don't think, anymore. I think it's Sean Chen. I mean, Chen's good though. He does really good work. But I still like the character. It's still neat to see a steampunk comic that's actually done well.
Yes, I mean that one and steampunk. Those are really like the two. Mm-hmm. Like I'm sure there's plenty of others out there, but those are the ones that I know of for sure.
We need more stuff like Cliffhanger, like something for people like the publishing company that's not afraid to do fun shit like Danger Girl or Crimson or Battle Chasers or something like that.
Well, you do. It's just indie comics now.
Well, I know. We need more fun shit like that, though. I guess is what I'm saying. So all you out there in indie comic land, keep making cool, fun shit. All right.
There you go, Rex. That's what you got to do.
What's up, Rex?
Make a publishing company so everyone then can have cool books put out through you.
That's right.
Become the entertainment you want to see, not this woke bullshit. Go woke, go broke.
That's right.
What's up, Edwin? Good to see you, man.
What's up, Ace?
Well, I was actually having this conversation with Jack today in the comic
Kirby?
shop. Yeah, no, the guy that owns the comic shop now. Yes, I was channeling Jack Kirby earlier today, and he's really fucking pissed about the state of the comics industry, and he thinks you're all a bunch of wussies.
Oh, that checks out.
Yeah, while chomping on his cigar too. He had one in the afterlife. It was very strange. Him and George Burns had been exchanging cigar tips. Anyway, I was talking to the new owner of the comic shop about Diamond going under, basically having to file Chapter 11 bankruptcy, right? All the larger publishers, all the ones that have some kind of a footprint, some kind of a base, they've moved on to Lunar or Penguin. Mm-hmm. That leaves a lot of indie publishers, smaller indie publishers, people that were just getting into Diamond, kind of in the lurch. So any enterprising person out there that, could figure out a way to create a new catalog that indie creators could put their stuff in and then, get that product, basically do what Diamond did, but for indie comics. I don't know, man. I think that could be a huge thing because there's nobody to pick up that torch for independent comics currently,
Right.
We've got smaller direct to consumer stuff like what RJ does, with Critical Blast, but I'm talking about actually a catalog that goes out to comic shops to let people that still just shop in comic shops know that there is this stuff, because you can't guarantee people are going to use these crowdfunding websites.
Right.
Because you go to conventions and I've never heard of your book before, well, we're all online, but it's not in the comic shops, so they don't know.
Or even if somebody
what up, J-Bot?
What's up, J-Bot? Or even if somebody puts together you could reach out to this person and they'll put they'll put you in a Rolodex or Index or an online order type platform so this person has here's your YouTube or your X. Bye, J-Bot.
Bye, J-Bot.
Yeah, so they put in your social your information, then they can contact you. So you pay them $5 to get in this catalog of creators,
something,
and then they can the shop can hit you up, or there's an image of your book next to it or something.
Right,
if they like it, they can order it through you yourself, almost a direct, almost like what Critical Blast does, but in a sense of just a giant online Rolodex or something.
Right.
I think it would have to be digital. I don't think you can do print anymore. It would have to be a digital type of an order type place. That way they can browse through okay, I want this, and this.
So basically a kiosk. Something like that.
So
okay.
Luke, you're a living thesaurus, and I can't even say it. I'm a living
thesaurus. You're a thesaurus, Luke. You have the fishes and the sauruses.
Right.
Yeah.
How do you spell necrosis?
Necrosis?
I think it's NEC.
Yeah.
ROSIS.
Yep. Necrosis.
I would think.
Okay, yeah. I'll look it up.
That's what I asked Alexa.
Yeah. Ask Gronk. Gronk knows all.
See, Screaming Ravens got you there. NECROSIS. Necrosis.
Okay. Thank you, sir. That's my new character's name.
So you named your character something you can't spell?
Yes.
Nice.
I can do that.
Hey, you know what? If it sounds cool when you hear it, you can learn how to spell it later. That's totally fine.
Yeah.
Totally fine.
I create the characters, then I give them names.
Exactly. Screaming Raymond says, the whole Kickstarter thing with Poison Elves, a lot of people didn't even know it was going on and still don't. Yeah, unfortunately, that is the case because, not everybody lives and pays attention to the internet. And Screaming Raven likes that. Thinks that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
great
this
Rex.
you can
Yes,
get
indeed.
a free character sketch, and that's going to be a stretch goal. You can get 2 of these if we get up to that point.
better
I
start
added a
drawing some more
sticker
things,
book
Rex.
today. Added a what else did I add to the campaign?
He's just throwing things in for free, ladies and gentlemen.
A trading card, yeah, free domestic shipping on the trading card and set and the sticker book. So
You send chat.
He's Crazy Rex down here. It's comic deals are us. Selling comics, slinging them away.
the big
Don't miss out on this deal, ladies and gentlemen. Do it now. Get yourself a Double Flyer comic. While you're at it, go hit the link that Feline has dropped here for his channel. Go subscribe to his channel.
Absolutely. Daily content. Daily.
Always overstreaming me. Thank you.
Benjamin Soto, what's up, man? He says you should name him Autopsy.
What's up, Benjamin?
Oh, there
That
you
might
go.
already be
Now,
taken, actually.
That would be a great name for a character.
There you
I'm
go.
writing that down.
That's why it might already be taken. Good
I
name.
don't know.
It might be,
I
actually.
don't know if that's something that you can copyright though, because
I don't think you
know
could
what I mean?
copyright that. No.
I'm pretty sure there's a death metal band called Autopsy.
Or if you just like
Yes.
change a letter or something,
Mhm.
and then you can copyright it. But otherwise, than that, it's just
It's just a word.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
a word.
You can't really copyright the English language. Got to do something. Got to do something unique with it.
Yeah, well, like with Bog, I added an extra G for, copyright
do the,
for trademark purpose.
For the
You got to change it up
U.
sometime.
Does autopsy have a U? Anyway, I'm the wrong guy to ask. But you put the U like the
Yes, it does
Muslim
have
with
a
the
U.
umlauts,
Auto.
whatever.
The 2 dots above the U.
Yeah, dude.
There
Yes.
you go.
Got
It's
a
French.
couple of got an umlaut above the U. There you go.
Don't get
Throw a
fancy
hat
with
in
your
there somewhere.
umlaut. It's 2 dots.
Don't you get
That's
fancy
what the
with
2
me
dots
now.
is called.
They're called 2 dots.
Fancy with me.
Yeah, exactly.
Great. Inking with a white shirt on. This will be fun.
Autopsy. There we go.
Audiotopsy.
See, now we're just getting into band names here.
But that's just cool, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like usually, if it's catchy, it could be a band name.
Oh yeah, for sure.
For
sure. The best band names are the ones that they sound funny at first, and then you start thinking about it, and it the more you think about it, it sounds cooler. So. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Feline, for dropping all of these links to the various campaigns and channels for everybody, making sure that everybody sees what we're talking about and can go check it out on their own. The first issue of Mercenary Guild is live. We have reached the $500 goal. There are going to be guitar picks now.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, with the Mercenary Guild logo on there. So yeah, go get yourself an issue, and that way you can get the cards that are going to be coming with it. And if you signed up for the mailing list, you will get, where is it? I know I have a picture of it around here somewhere.
You should.
You will get this card. This is Nicole, the Elven Sorceress. So you'll get that exclusive trading card if you signed up for the mailing list. So yeah.
Yeah. And quick plug, go check out Black Phantom too. Or Black
Yes.
Phantom Holy Terror, I should say. It's a dope looking book by our friend Chad Townsend.
Chad's great. Had him on for a new book, Who Dis. We had a great time talking about Black Terror and or Black Phantom. Black Terror is Vaughn's book. Shit, yeah. Holy Terror, Black Phantom. Yeah, we had a lot of fun talking about Black Phantom and comics in general. So.
Yeah, he's been so many places and like done so many things. It's always interesting to talk to.
Yeah, he's like Shelby. He's always got a story.
There's a lot of interesting personalities that work in arts and entertainment. So you always run across interesting people. A lot of cool people, mind you, but leads to interesting stories.
Let me know when I come across the cool people.
Okay, I'll do that. What's up, Apex?
Apex.
Yeah, the garage flooded, so I mean it wasn't nearly as bad as it could have been. But yeah, it was definitely not the way I wanted to spend a couple of days when I'm under a deadline for the magazine, for Edge Punk magazine. But yeah, everything's okay. Thank you for asking. Trying
Where's
is
it?
stuck currently.
Where's everybody?
I don't know. Everybody got better things to do tonight, apparently.
I just figured they thought they were better than us.
I mean, that could be the reason why they're not here.
Oh, I forgot the president was talking today.
Oh, okay.
Maybe they're watching that. That's what they are.
I mean, this is more fun.
This is more important.
Clearly.
They should all know that. Everyone should know. TOPicLESS is the only thing on Tuesday nights.
I mean, after you've happy hour hanged out and gone and professionaled, and then you come here. I mean, it's just that's how Tuesdays go. Well, yeah. You know, do the happy hour hangout at 5 to 7, hop over to the professionals at 7, hang out with the bros until about 9 o'clock, and then come hang out over here.
By the way, how dare the president overstream us?
Mm-hmm.
He should know better.
Should
know better. He knows this is our slot.
Everybody knows this is our slot.
Yeah, get your own time slot.
Seriously.
If that's your real name.
Yep, only thing. That is correct. After you've watched the happy hour hangout and then the professionals, yes. This is the only thing that's on. Clearly. I mean, this is what Tuesday nights are for.
I think doesn't YouTube shut down every other channel around this time frame?
Absolutely.
That's what I thought.
100%. That's yep.
Figured.
Because YouTube loves us so very, very much. I can't even say
this is our time slot. It knows.
Hail Shadowhawk. Let's see.
Shadow.
Watch in the morning. Good night, boys. Well, rest well, my friend.
Yep,
hope you're doing all right, Shadowhawk.
He's on Double Flyer's channel.
He is indeed.
He's the host of Double Flyer with his co-host Rex.
Yes, that. And yes, there is the link to Feline's channel. Come join us next week at 5 p.m. Get your drink on and then try to play some difficult trivia. It's it's a hell of a lot of fun. No Googling, But yeah, come hang out. Come join us.
Give it the old googly.
Right?
Googly googly.
I mean, I only got 4 right today. I did not do well today. Did good last week though.
You do better, Senator. You gotta do better. How much does a person's personality separated from the artist do you tolerate before you stop consuming their product? Whether it be movies or comics or art or whatever, music.
I guess it depends how their skill level really matters when it comes to something like that.
Let's say they're really good. Let's say they're really good. Let's say
welcome back, Maromi.
Hey, what's up, Maromi?
And you got nothing to be sorry about, Feline.
I don't know why she's sorry. Let's say hold on, I'm trying to figure out. Let's say, okay, Tom Cruise. He's a good actor. People like him,
Mm-hmm.
From what I hear, lovely human being. Forget the Scientology thing. Lovely human being. Fantastic man.
Crazier than a shithouse rat, but
that makes him fun. So let's say all of a sudden he turns out to be total pond scum to people, and everything else was just a persona that he was putting on, and he's just the worst human being on the planet. But his movies are dope. Would you still go watch his movies, knowing that he's the worst person there is?
I guess it depends on the worst person. If he just was a jerk,
well,
I don't think it would matter.
Yeah, that's what I'm more or less getting at. Who
cares? It's Hollywood.
I'm not saying this dude. I'm not saying said any individual is a mass murderer or punches kittens or something like that. But they're just a. I
would not be able to watch anybody's movies that punches kittens. I'm sorry.
That's why I said
sorry.
It's not like they punch kittens.
Yeah.
So, would you still watch, or listen to, or buy? If they're just terrible person. Because, okay, let's say it's Tom Cruise, right? now he's an actor. You're like, oh, I don't want to watch Top Gun anymore because Tom Cruise. Well, what about the person, like the key grip on the movie? Like, they might be a nice human being. They got a family. What about the set director? Like, what about all these other people that contribute to whatever is being made? Like, do you then stop? Like, does that one person's actions dictate these other people suffering from other people's donations or finances?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It all depends. Like, if it's an artist, I think artists would be a better.
Hey, Shadowhawk.
Well, I'm trying to broaden out the example, but okay, let's say it's a comic artist.
Rex was an asshole. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
All right, there you go. But at the same time,
what degree of asshole are we talking about? Yeah, that's fine.
On a scale of 1 to 10, you know.
Yeah, let's say Rex is a level 11
You love him
con
anyway.
scum.
It's Rex.
Yeah. Let's say Rex is a level 11 piece of crap, like out of 10. Like, he still hires, Dillard and, a bunch of other people to work on his book. They're losing out on money now if people aren't buying Rex's thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So...
See, Shadowhawk gets it. Punching kittens is way over the line, damn right.
Harvey
Weinstein terrible, or
kittens, people.
Yeah.
Jay Ryan's trying to get some clarification here. Are we talking Harvey Weinstein terrible, or
I know
what?
that's what
what I would think about, like, okay, so like someone, let's say, for example, a guy who comes off the top of my head, it was like Eric Larson, right?
Okay.
Would I buy any of his new stuff? No. Do I like his old stuff? Yeah. Would I buy his old stuff? Yeah. But am I going to buy anything new? No.
Right. And okay. No. And I do agree. I do agree in that regard. But then look at all the people that work on a Savage Dragon book. It's like, well, that person might be the nicest, sweetest human on the planet with like 4 kids to feed, and now they're not getting my money. Like, so one bad apple. So I think that's why people should just be good people, even if it's fake in the public eye, and to nice people in general. That way, you can never know if they're fake.
I mean, if he still was doing cool shit like he used to do, that'd be another story too. You know what I mean?
Hard.
That book's gone way downhill. But
it is a barely disguised fetish book now. It seems.
Oh, dude, it's crazy. Yeah.
Yep.
How bad that book's gotten.
It's certainly interesting. It's like, dude, you used to draw Spider-Man. What the fuck happened to you?
But what if Savage Dragon was still the good content it was? Like it was in the first few issues. Would you still buy it then at that point, knowing everything you know about Larson?
I mean, as long as it wasn't weird fetish stuff like he puts, like, let's say if it wasn't like that stuff, and let's say his political and the way he acts is whatever, it's fine.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, and the stuff was good. You know what I mean? His stuff's good.
You have to be able to
separate I don't agree with the guy, but his stuff is good. It's so good that you're like, all right, fine. Okay, I can get it,
Some people can separate the man and his, from his work, but some it convolutes. It's like, do I need to know the underbelly of Wizard of Oz that the main lead in there was on downers and uppers at 17 because of her parents? No, I don't need to know that to appreciate the movie, right? And I don't know that I really want to know that.
Agree, Raven. Introduced to the hammer.
But again, it also goes with the another thing is the skill. Like, how crazy are we talking about? How much of a jerk are we talking about? How legendary are we talking about the skill? You know what I mean?
Well, there's a good example. Okay. And yeah, the dude is insanely deplorable, Harvey Weinstein. But all those movies that his company put out, do you stop watching Miramax films? Because
No,
I mean, I go back and watch stuff on disc all the time, and it says a Weinstein something, and I'm like, wow, that's got new meaning for me.
Now, if he was a director, that'd be another story. If he was physically making this stuff, I don't know if I'd be able to watch it knowing how much of a horrible human being he would. He is. Let's say if the
like
stuff
trying to watch a Roman Polanski film.
Yeah, or like, trying to read, like, let's say if Neil Gaiman was hypothetically doing whatever they were accusing him. I don't know any news on that, but let's say if he was taking liberties or whatever, I don't know, and it just wasn't, chicks wanting to get with him or whatever. I don't know the details, but let's say if he was doing, You know what I mean? If it was assaulting females, I wouldn't be able to read Sandman. You know what I mean? That level of that shit you can't come back from. You know what I mean?
I agree, man. Fucking Neverwhere. Neverwhere and American Gods are two of my favorite fucking books. And they're both Neil Gaiman books. I was just like, ugh.
Well, and that's what I'm getting at. Like, be a good human being then. Even if it's fake, your whole life, be a good human being to everybody. Because the people you work with then are going to suffer because you're a pond scum. So if you're even fake your whole life to be nice to people and you're actually deplorable, and in private you're like screaming weird garbage at the air, no one will ever know.
And that's old Hollywood, isn't it? I mean, there was there were some real douchebags back in the day. You know, that guy was over, you know, the lead in Hogan's Heroes. He was a real, they later made a movie about his sexual deviation.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about.
You know, so you know, does that, I guess it kind of comes to my mind when I watch something like that.
Yeah. Like, just don't be a jerkhead.
Don't be a jerkhead.
I mean, it's
Well
really
said.
not hard to not being a terrible human being.
Yeah, well, for some people it is, but hey.
Well, I mean, that's why they invented claw hammers. Some person says Harvey didn't make the movies; he just funded them and tried to get the directors to make bad decisions.
Yeah,
interesting.
I knew somebody that was killed by a claw hammer to the head. Well, didn't personally.
Why am I not surprised, Rex?
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's not a good way to go.
You know, or you knew somebody.
You don't say.
Yeah, past.
I'm shocked.
Yeah, you knew somebody.
Yeah, I would imagine that would be somebody that you used to know.
You didn't have to cut me off.
Apparently had to
didn't
get
have
their
to
skull
bury
beaten in
my
with a
body.
claw hammer, though.
But my local news reported it as a pipe to the head. What's the difference? Why don't you tell the public the truth? It was a
Tell the
claw
public
hammer.
how dangerous claw hammers are.
Yeah. I don't
There's
see why you had to censor things like that.
There's a pretty big difference between a pipe and a claw hammer. Jeez. Gonna be a lot more gore with a claw hammer.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's
I mean,
what
and
they didn't want to report on.
That seems like, you know, exceptionally vicious.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's probably drugs
Maybe
or
get named
money
for a villain,
laundering.
claw hammer?
Everything around that town was drugs and money laundering.
Spider-Man versus the claw hammer.
You didn't have to put me in the chipper. Mm-hmm. Bury me next to Hoffa.
Bury you next to hockey? What are you going to do to hockey?
Hoffa.
Are you going to see hockey at the cemetery?
Hoffa.
Are you going to see hockey at the cemetery?
That song played instantly in my head. You're welcome. Now I want a bear claw, and I never had one before. They're a donut covered in maple glaze. Yep, bear
You never
claws.
had one? Or some person never had one?
I'm sorry.
Some person has never had one.
You can go get them. They're at the gas station.
Yeah,
There you go. Yeah.
Pipes aren't as dense as they used to be, not being made of lead anymore. Yeah, this is true, but it's probably for the best they're not made of lead anymore. You know, that whole lead poisoning thing is something I'd rather just avoid altogether if it's at all possible.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a terrible way to, I don't know, go insane. I'll find my own route to insanity. Thank you very much.
You are correct.
Insane in the membrane.
Cheese has slipped
Insane in the brain. Hey.
Slipped off the cracker, not slept off the cracker.
What?
You're a cracker.
I've been called cracker before.
Well, you are one.
That's what they said.
And that's what I'm saying to you.
Exactly. Yeah.
There's literally a group of people here in Florida called the Florida Crackers.
Yeah,
Yeah, they like
And there's a cafe on St. George Street called the Florida Cracker Cafe. They specialize in selling daddle pepper hot sauce. Because daddle peppers are quite prevalent down around these parts. If I'm remembering the lore correctly. We also got Menorcan clam chowder down here.
What?
You need
Exactly.
to
You ever seen red chowder?
Nope.
Very well.
No.
Red chowder is Menorcan chowder. There's also Manhattan chowder. Last week on the Happy Hour Hangout, we had a question about the chowder. We were it was Chowder Week or Chowder, yeah, National Chowder Day or something like that.
I guess you.
By the way, the correct pronunciation is chowder.
Chowder.
Chowder. That's how you say chowder.
Like
It's not chowder. It's chowder.
Like chowder down.
Who says it like that?
Chowder. That's how it's fucking said.
In
Chowder.
Massachusetts.
That's not how it's spelled.
Yeah, what a fucking wrong.
It's spelled with an ER.
Uh-huh. When you live where the chowder is made, it's chowder.
It's made in the chunky can of the Campbell's.
Absolutely.
Chunky can Campbell's
You would
soup.
say that. You would say that.
No, I did say that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because it's true.
Yeah, creamy is New England. Okay, yes, Manhattan. Thank you, Eddie. I
Dying
appreciate
wrongness.
New England.
I wasn't wrong. I said it. Man,
No,
I said
wasn't
Manhattan.
talking to you.
Right in the way. I can't remember this part. White.
Yes.
Yes.
Great movie.
Yep.
Fucking hilarious movie.
Stars
I
Cannibal
can never
Corpse.
remember that.
Yep. Starring Cannibal Corpse.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Have we talked
That
about
is
Jane yet?
I can't remember. There was another
No.
band. They had asked to do it, but they said no. And so they got Cannibal Corpse. I can't remember which band it was. I heard it on TikTok. I forgot.
Interesting, because I mean,
Yeah.
Jim Carrey was a big fan of Cannibal Corpse at the time, and from what I had always heard, he was the one that invited, like, got the gig for them.
I think it might have been Morbid Angel.
Oh, that
I'm
would
not-
make sense.
I'm not 100% sure, but I think it might have been Morbid Angel that they wanted first, and they were like, no. And so they got Cannibal Corpse, which was a better choice.
Yeah, that is accurate. That is indeed
good scene.
accurate. Yeah, they were doing. Oddly enough, they were doing Hammer Smashed Face.
It does, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Get
That's
to the
right.
chowder, says Screaming Raven. Oh, hang on. I got something for that. That's a good one. That's a good one.
That's the joke.
Yeah, I got that one too.
Yep. Jerkhead. Where's Will?
Right?
Where's Will Perdomo?
Where's the
time to
rider of the
shine?
group?
Yeah, it's the only time.
It's awful quiet in here without somebody antagonizing the artists and being short and angry.
It's the only time a writer can come on with real artists.
That's right. No contest. Otherwise, it's just
Just a writer. They don't matter anyway.
As long as you got pictures, and who cares?
That's all the people want.
Who
Where's
needs
Billy at?
Who knows? Probably ate a burrito.
Ate a burrito and passed out. Like you do, you know.
As one does.
As one does.
Should have ordered the tamales.
I don't know. Might need the old shredder treatment.
Oh yeah, gonna toss that one in the paper shredder. Are you not gonna shred that one by hand? Not even gonna give it the dignity of shredding it by hand.
That is the shredder treatment.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, 11 by 17 doesn't fit in the paper.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
generally
try to
not. You gotta have a big paper shredder in order to shred 11 by 17. That's for sure.
Do my best. Salvage it.
Gonna have to put your elbows in it. Gonna have to really get behind it to tear it, right?
I might have already put my elbows in.
Oh, is that why you're going to tear it up? Because you put your elbows into it accidentally?
No, that probably would have turned out cool. No, I'm not liking it.
Put your elbows into it.
Wow, Google. So, getting ready. I'm actually thinking I'm probably going to start not using Google Chrome anymore. They are going hard in the paint against ad blockers, and yeah, I like using the internet with an ad blocker in place. I don't know about you,
It still
but
works on Chrome so far.
Yep, I just got a notification that uBlock Origin has crashed on Chrome.
Oh, try Ad Blocker Plus.
I was using that one before, and it had stopped working as well. Yep, so I'm thinking I'm going to move to Brave Browser and LibreWolf instead of Chrome and Firefox. Because Firefox is apparently, almost a subsidiary of Chrome. They get a lot of their revenue from Google, so that Google is the main search engine for them. Yep. I mean, I always switch it to DuckDuckGo anyway, but even still, I shouldn't have to do that.
You shouldn't have to tie me up.
That's good, because not going to.
You didn't really want to? Okay, good.
What?
No, can't.
I don't know what's going on right now.
I have no idea. Not a clue. Not a clue.
Anyway, I will be on Shay's Saturday.
Oh, yeah? What for? They actually have a channel still?
I guess. I mean, I haven't checked in a while.
I haven't seen them do anything on their channel for a few months, so I don't know. I didn't no videos.
Well, we've had this scheduled, I mean, RJ, he's going to pretty much do nothing on YouTube. Critical Blast, he said, and then the very couple of days later, I saw him doing something, so he must have had that pre-scheduled. But he said he was going to cut back drastically. Of course, he's got a new girlfriend.
RJ has cut back.
Yeah, he's got a new girlfriend. I get it. He's going to,
Well, I don't know his reasons. I just know he's cut. Back.
Yeah, well, he was the one that mentioned it. I got a new girlfriend. Blah blah.
Okay.
You know how women are. They can't impede what you're trying to do sometimes.
Sure, I guess.
Sure, yeah. Never been married. Okay.
If they don't, respect you for what you do, yeah.
Trust me on this. I know what I'm saying.
And yes, I've been married before, Rex.
Oh, I'm shocked.
You should be.
Jeez.
You should be. I don't mind. It takes a lot to put up with me.
No
I
inference.
mean, at least
there.
you can admit it. I mean, yeah, it's
Yeah.
first
Came
step
out
to
alive.
recovery or something like that.
Yeah. Need a recovery group.
Well, yeah.
Probably. I was once married. She was a real bitch.
How do you know?
Boy, did I
Maybe she was a
make
nice
this-
person.
Yeah.
She wasn't, but still.
No.
Jesus.
Never. Always marry for love, not because you're pressured into it. It never works out.
I wasn't pressured into nothing. She was just hot.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad that worked out for you because it didn't work out.
I did for a couple years, yeah.
You ever miss it?
Jesus.
Hmm?
Do I miss it?
Yeah,
No.
me either. See? Prove my point.
Uh-huh.
I don't understand what point you're proving, but sure.
Proving that this is a fucking dour conversation.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
Let's pick
you
it up.
blame
then.
Rex. He's the
I'm
one
happily
that's
married.
started it. Yeah, J-Bot.
And I'm happy that you are happily married.
I don't think you are. I think you're contemptuous.
Yeah, I think I agree with Jason. I think you're salty as fuck.
Yeah.
Quite frankly.
I'm happy for J-Bot.
Indeed.
Yeah. Not
I've been with
Rex
my
over here.
wife for 25 years.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah,
Good.
that's awesome.
Good for you. I know it can happen. It just never happened to me.
I think what helped is that we were friends in high school first for a couple of years, and then we started dating.
Right?
Yeah,
You were
it helps.
You were friends
You know,
first.
we got together senior year of high school, and we've just been together ever since.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yeah, it helps. Should definitely know somebody beforehand. Because next thing you know, you're married to somebody who likes country music, and you're like, oh, I need a divorce.
Yeah, you gotta listen. Gotta spend a lot of time together and listen to that music. That way, you know.
Boy.
Get Rex out of here. Done. Hey, Luke likes country as much as I do, so watch it.
Yep. Rex had to go.
Good.
I've been enjoying bluegrass music lately.
That's not country.
Bluegrass is one thing. Country music is a
I
completely
feel like
different
bluegrass is
beast.
the OG country. That's the real country
They
music.
make people listen
That-
to
yes.
country music as torture devices in Guantanamo.
Let's see. J-Bot Screaming Raven says, J-Bot, I may have to hire you since seeing what you're working on here.
Dude, J-Bot is
style.
good.
That's
Hire
right.
him. J-Bot's dope.
Mamu room. Japanese lady makes food for her family. Usually half-hour videos. Nice.
J-Bot is a really good artist.
Fuck yeah.
Hit me up in the DMs, yo. I enjoy working on multiple things. It keeps me unbored.
I think you also like money.
Good
That's
work.
I mean, that don't hurt. That's for sure.
Yeah, money's good. I like money.
You know, being able to afford groceries. You know, maybe buy a couple of comics to read. You know,
Yeah.
that kind of thing. It don't hurt.
Yeah. It's nice to be able to, take the family out to dinner maybe and
Right?
like, oh, cool, yeah, my art paid for this.
Heck yeah. That is a good feeling. Actually.
Pride in the job.
Yeah, well, being able to continue to, do your thing.
Mhm.
Get paid to do something that you love and be able to continue to, support your life and your loved ones.
I think I'm gonna give him some stripes. Let that end. Oops.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, cheeseburgers. Candy bars.
In paradise.
No, Rex, we had
I guess
cheeseburgers
we're
for
calling it on
dinner.
there, so I messed it up.
I had a cheeseburger today.
Nice. Where'd you
For
have
breakfast.
it? Homemade? Wait, you had a cheeseburger for breakfast?
Yes.
What are you, 5?
What's up, Shelby?
Dude, I had pizza for breakfast yesterday.
What's up, Shelby?
There you go.
I didn't know what time it was. I'm like, yeah, man, it got to be like 1 o'clock. It was like 11. Well,
Shelby came in at the right time because this does sound like a Shelby diet.
Reheat that.
Cheeseburgers for breakfast.
Hell yeah.
Money is good. I like
I
food,
just-
says Tank. Yes, groceries and
I
comics
just-
are good to have. Eat the comics, read the groceries. Exactly.
Huh.
I just
Exactly.
had two manwiches.
Yes,
I'm
now
s-
you're speaking my
I'm s-
language.
I'm
Somebody
stuffed.
was in the chat and they said,
so
I
good.
made brisket sloppy joes. And I said, that sounds pretty good.
Ooh.
Never tried that.
Yeah, it wasn't that fancy. Mine was just regular ground beef.
Yeah, you don't
with
need to get all
all the
fancy
whatever's
with
in it.
sandwiches. Yeah.
Is it my
Yeah.
man? Is it
It's
my
been a long
man?
day.
Is it my imagination or has the sloppy joe manwich mix changed? It used to be chunky, had more peppers and things in it.
Rex, yes and no. There are bold like ones that you can get like that, but
Mhm.
there also is another manwich that's like just a sauce.
Maybe I'm
Yeah,
getting
I
it wrong.
think
I wouldn't
they-
know.
I think that they removed there was green peppers that were freeze dried, Rex. I think those are gone now. I think that's what it was.
Okay. All right.
There's not. I thought there
I
was
just-
a can that still had.
Ah. Well, there's
Nice.
a William Perdomo. He says, "Good night, you gaggle of male prostitutes, except J-Bot and Rex.
Wow.
They're all
Hey.
right.
Hey,
Thank you for
Well,
that.
fuck you
Luke-
too, Will. Thank you for stopping by just to insult us."
Will, Luke's the one that said you tasted good, so I don't want to hear it.
Wait, what?
Ah, Jesus Christ. Cigars.
Hey,
Off the
Will,
rails.
check your
Gotta
check your
practice on something.
Dropbox. Check your Dropbox. Make sure you got that file. I sent Will a file.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Screaming Raven says, "Manwich has definitely changed."
Yeah. I thought so.
It takes us to be at the corner of 3rd and Main if you're interested again.
So Shelby, you were at a convention.
Yeah, man. What was it? Someone's dog is dying. Toy-Con? Yeah.
I'm going down. I'll take you with me.
Toy-Con. It was actually a really, really super awesome show.
That's great.
Super busy. I made a few bucks. Made a few friends, made a
That's
few
good.
bucks.
Nice.
Bought bought stuff I didn't need, but it's all good stuff. It's all good, fun to look at stuff.
Nice.
I think I don't have anything. in
All
mind
tax
specific.
write-offable, right?
Yeah. I just got to do some pinups to make it tax.
Right.
I got to do some pinups where, yeah, no, it's definitely reference items for sure.
Sure.
Two of them are for sure. I don't know about the rest. Might be just be extravagant purchases. So we'll see. But yeah, man, it was a fun show. I had never done it before. I was guested, and some friends of mine, they got a shop out here in the mall. They're brick and mortar, but they do quite a few shows and events outside the state. And no, it was cool. It was fun. I had a really
Nice.
cool table mate. I actually not stream sniped. I EFAP'd his video because
Yeah, I
he's
saw
really
that.
good. Yeah, mine's terrible. I took one video. I guess it's deleted. I guess I didn't. I don't know. It's not there. But I got a few photographs of some rare stuff. One of the weirdest things about that show was there was a family from Seattle, and the dad, mainly he did baseball cards and like old aluminum toys from like the 30s and 40s, like those little aluminum
Oh, wow.
miniature things. They're all rusted out, but they look super dope, right? his main thing though was baseball cards, and then he had these like 10 binders of art sitting in front of him on a different table. And I said, "Is this you too?" There was nobody manning that spot, and he goes, "Yeah, those are mine too. All pages in there are 75 a piece." Bro, I started opening this book and going through it. The first binder, no joke, it was all my old roommate Pat Lee. It was Pat Lee not Dark Minds. It was Wolverine, Punisher, Marvel Max.
Oh, what?
And then as I kept going, it was some Witchblade Dark Mind stuff, and then it also had, dude, it was just, dude, yeah, I had to send photos out. I'm like, "Hey, do you want me to buy back any of your artwork? Like, I can get it right now." Like, and I go, "This dude just wants." So I got to talking with the guy, and he said, "Oh yeah, I don't know anything about art. These are all I bought my buddy's collection. He's getting out of the art game. Something happened up north with him." And he's like, so he goes, "I pulled 50 of my favorite pieces that I thought looked cool, and then I just am selling the rest to like break even on, what I bought them from him for." And I was like, okay. I get to the next binder, and this binder also, by the way, had some like what's his name, Steven Segovia. Had some Steven Segovia pencil pages from, I think, Uncanny X-Men. I think not everything was labeled, but there was definitely drawings of like Gambit and like New School Bishop and stuff like that. I get to the next binder. First 6 pages, Dan Fraga Wolverine, inked by inked by either Jaime Mendoza or Larry Stucker, I think.
Oh,
$75 a piece. I was like, "You got to be kidding me, dude!" I get to the back of it, and then I see a bunch of pages from my homie Tyler. Hey, Feline.
Welcome.
Hey.
No.
Anyways, every binder was full of bangers.
Hello.
He did have a bunch of stuff that didn't really make, like, I don't know whose work it was. Very like soft line. He had watercolor pages in there from, it was, oh my god, what's his name? He was doing the Batman. His last name is Nguyen.
Dustin Nguyen?
Yeah, he had Dustin Nguyen originals that are watercolor for 75.
Wow. Yeah, his watercolor stuff was actually really cool.
Yeah. They were. The weird thing was, though, they were like chibi-ish Batman pages. They weren't like adult Batman. They were kids.
I think it's his Lil Gotham series that he did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those were all watercolor. Yeah, they're all chibi characters.
He had some of those that were watercolor. He had others that were just pencil with no ink or anything.
Okay.
And then he had some more Tyler Kirkham. I got to one binder, and it was literally Ethan Van Sciver Green Lantern pages, and it like
dude,
I took photos.
Love that.
Yeah, 75 a page. They were I think it said issue 14. Let me look at these pics. Like 14 or 7. And anyways, my buddy of mine ended up with 5 of them binders because he's a reseller. He's like, "Dude, this is like insanity. Like this stuff."
That's reseller's gold right there.
Yep.
Did that guy just not know what he had?
Oh, is issue 20? No. He just wanted to break even. Like he did his buddy a solid by grabbing these pages. So they're issue 22. All these pages are from issue 22, but there's like one like that. So it is Ethan's. I don't know what character.
Yeah, that's Inkspot's favorite work by Ethan. Is the
is it? Yeah, stuff, that's just a close up of the panel there.
John Stewart.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's right there. Yep. Yeah, and it had like a bunch of blue line stuff all over it. Like he draws really messy, like blue line. Yep. Here's some of Pat. Oh shit, I can't get this. There's Pat Lee, Wolverine, and Punisher.
Oh wow.
Dude, I would have loved the Pat Lee Wolverine Punisher piece.
Right.
So Frege. Oh no, it was Frege and Norm Ratman. Frege, and it's not showing off my phone. Anyways, Wolverine issue 168, 169.
Mm-hmm.
But Frege art.
Dude,
wow.
I would have sent you some money, dude.
He had so many of these. Well, no, I had terrible
reception.
Yeah, my reception there was garbage.
You just
Let me see if I got.
Get it. You still want to message me? Let me know about all the good stuff. Bought it all for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna move this to there.
And you call yourself. Yeah.
Jason, you want a video? I took a video of some of this. I'll send it to you, Jason.
No, I want an original.
Just so you could see it and drool all
I'm gonna
over
show
it.
you all the stuff you didn't.
No, I don't want it.
Now look at the video of all the stuff that if you were there, you could have bought, and that I was standing there could have bought for you and didn't.
I got his information, so because I was like, dude, I'm gonna definitely get a few things. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Like I'm not telling you the pieces I'm getting because they're like, I can't believe he's got these pieces. So I'm getting them.
I mean, it would be cool to own like a Frigga Wolverine and then the Pat Lee Wolverine Punisher. That would be sick. I love
I'm gonna tell you just in case I miss out on him, so I can tell you. Okay. He had pages from Avengers Forever by Pacheco in there.
Oh dude,
wow. Bro, I literally almost started a whole pile. I was like, hey guys, so
I kind of want all of these here. Give me,
Those are so
hang
good.
on, just hold on,
dude.
Yeah,
I couldn't. Yeah, I couldn't believe
What up, Tate?
it was insane.
Tate,
where are we at?
Welcome.
Oh, there we go.
What do you mean? Where are
Jason,
we
I
at?
just sent you the video.
No, don't send me a video. Did you?
I just did. It's just one swoop of the binders. It was something I sent because my buddy was coming to the show, and I was like, "Hey, man, you better
Does he still have those pieces?" I'd be like, "Hey, Shelby, get this one for me," or is you just like, "Hey, look what you can't get."
The second,
maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh-huh.
No, it was cool. It was cool, man. But yeah, the show was like super fun, man. I had a good time there.
No, that's cool.
There was an abundance for some reason. Everybody on the planet who collected mint condition Shogun Warrior figures, like the giant vinyls from the 70s.
Oh wow, okay, yeah.
I swear, man, maybe every fifth or sixth vendor there, and there was probably 300 vendors there, had a full set for sale. All of them had a full set. And it was crazy because some of them had them for $300, some had for $600, and I'm like, it's literally the exact same condition as like the dude 3 vendors over. It was really weird. It was cool to see him. The one I did miss out on though, I had it held, and the guy ended up selling it. I was like, hey, if someone comes and gives you cash offers, so I had to see what happened that day. The guy behind our booth, he was a Transformers reseller. He had a Minton box, opened once, Jetfire that was bright white. It had no yellowing to any of the plastic, and all the decals were still on the sheet. It had nothing applied.
Oh, okay, so it wasn't even okay.
It was, but he said it was opened and inspected before, so it's not untouched. And I was like, okay.
Even still, the fact that it's still bright white is pretty crazy because that one back there definitely has some yellowing on it.
Bro, with box, 700. With box. I was like, the last time I saw one of these that was like that, I saw at a show, it was like $3,600. It was a stupid amount. I was, yeah. Because nobody has a mint. That's the problem. Everyone has the ones where there's that canopy part. Not the canopy, but it's the part that's located above the wings, and that piece yellows a lot. There's something chemical in it, I think, that just oxidizes or whatever.
The same reason why your old SNES or NES cartridges and NES cartridges yellow. It's the same kind of plastic.
Or who is it? Oh my God, what's the character from Star Wars? The toy is Luke. It's spring loaded like this. The one that Luke chopped the arm off. I almost said Tauntaun. It's not Tauntaun. It starts with W.
The Wampa?
Oh, the Wampa.
The Wampa. If you ever look at the original Wampa toys, the arms were yellow, but the torso is white.
Yeah, I have one, and it is like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. There's just certain plastics they didn't hold up, But whatever. No, it was fun, man. It was fun. I felt like a kid again. It was cool to nerd out and see all this really cool stuff
Nice.
that I couldn't afford. And, yeah.
Right.
Then I got to send Jason that video of all that artwork he ain't never gonna have.
Tag says, I may not be on the
Thanks.
panel, but I'm still better off than Testify. Yeah, well, Testify is no longer here, is he? So every day spent above ground's a good one. Yes, and like and share. Thank you. Thank you all for being here, hanging out with us.
They're both notification.
Yeah, I just got home. It's been a long day. I was at the college all day. Got a couple employees out. They're not feeling too good. So
That's no good.
I'm the
I
one.
think
that
a lot
should
of
be out.
people
I'm
are
the one-
getting sick recently.
I'm the one you should be feeling sorry for. Oh,
Well,
Rex is
usually
in a mood
Rex
tonight. Jeez.
after these shows, Rex, I usually am like the first one to get the crud, the con crud, even though I didn't like
mm-hmm,
touch dirty stuff, whatever, toilet handles and
mm-hmm,
people's faces.
mm-hmm.
Got to build up your immune system then, buddy.
Mhm.
You know, start pounding a lot of vitamin C before you go to a show or something
Herd
like that.
mentality. Come on.
I was pounding 2 of these a day right before the con, and I think that this helped me pull through.
Oh,
Right, Jason?
God. No.
Some
Okay.
Vitamins and
Yep,
nutrients.
Yep. Gross.
This is the new. So they no longer use that the red that RFK Jr. He banned it, right?
That's why you got to stock up.
Yeah. So instead of red, they
Yeah.
add more aspartame, and it makes it redder.
Oh, it's so good.
Yes.
It makes it better for you.
Well, I will take your guys' word for it. I am not going to ever
Gives you
partake.
superpowers.
Nope.
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 You, man,
You
are
are-
a smart
It-
man.
Makes your penis bigger.
Wow.
When
I doubt.
You gotta drink. Just keep drinking more, Shelby.
Yep,
It'll get to it.
That's what they all say. Just keep drinking more,
It'll get to an inch eventually.
Don't
worry.
get concerned if your left arm goes numb.
it's been numb
Your
for a
right
week.
testicle falls off.
Right?
Yeah.
It's normal.
And things
you know.
start to turn black.
Already
Uh-oh.
black from the waist up.
Uh-oh. It's like, oh, too late.
Jason's thinking about that Jon Stewart page you missed out on.
Hmm.
No, you're holding it for me. Remember? I don't even care about.
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
I
the
got
Ben
it, I got
Skyber.
it,
I
I
don't
got
care
you.
about that.
I got you.
No, I want.
No,
Pat
they
Lee,
were.
dude.
Yeah, no, the Ethan pages were actually very clean. But what
No,
I'm saying is,
I know, but I don't believe
his blue line on him, dude, so messy. Like I'm like, because to me, when I personally go blue line to ink, like no pencil involved, right? You treat it like a sketch. I am a little reserved with like the layout, and I indicate where the rendering is, and I just handle it in ink, right? But his stuff, he'd have like a full figure drawn, and then draw it again like 2 inches away, and that's the one that gets inked. But he would leave the entire fully drawn blue line figure. Like there's no erasing. It was just like,
Jeez.
yeah, it
Well,
was
see,
really weird. I've never seen pages like that.
I've seen him do his blue line when he's drawing live, and it is just all wireframe. So I didn't know he actually.
No,
did
this was
full
like-
on.
No, it was like fully rendered. Like
Yeah,
well, at
I didn't
least,
know
you
he did that. Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
because it was DC, he had to be tighter with the lines. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, it could have been that.
I don't know. I always feel like if you're not careful with those blue line pencils, you're going to get like a waxy bloom like you would with a colored pencil. Because I mean, they still have that that kind of wax as a binding agent in the lead.
Yeah, the inks were definitely not Crowquill, because I actually pulled a page out and felt it. I was like, this is Pigma. Like I knew it was Pigma. I could tell from the texture on it.
Just because it was kind of soaked into the page as opposed to scratched into it.
Yeah, where it kind of has it kind of feels more like a Xerox,
Right, it looks like it's like a photocopy.
Oh, dude, he also had pages there. I wish I got some better pics.
Video to send me.
Who's that artist? Is it Javier Opeña? He had some X-Force pages of his, and they were
Jerome
insane.
Opeña?
Yeah, but
oh, dude, his X-Force stuff was so goddamn good.
Yeah, he didn't have a lot. He had a couple pages, and every page he had what's that character? Phantom X, the white Deadpool. Yeah. They were all of that character, like mainly in the panels. So that's
cool.
Yeah, I wish
Phantom X has a cool character design.
Video. Yeah, I was more
like
concerned.
A gray Iron Man, right?
No, he's basically
he's white.
Yeah, he's got white. He's white all over. He's got black accent marks, and he's got a trench coat, kind of like Gambit, but it's all white, and he's got like a kind of a balaclava on type thing. And he's got like 2 brains in his head, so he can think faster than normal humans, and he's connected to like an alien mutant ship.
Yeah, he turns it into a ship. So, yeah.
See, Feline, what he used to do before he met you?
What do you call it?
Read all that stuff and retain it.
Oh no! Trust me, he blows me away with what he retains sometimes.
I know, right?
Yeah,
The only
he's
thing I'm
amazing.
retaining is fluid.
Did you get moved?
Well, thank you.
Feline?
What?
You moving? You still moving?
No, I'm not moving. The good stuffs are moving.
Oh.
Yeah, they bought it. They're buying it. No, they're buying a house. No.
Well, I knew that. They're kind of downsizing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
got
she
a
kind of lost her
friggin'
father
house.
recently.
Who?
Feline lost her father recently.
I didn't.
Miss Good Stuff.
Or good
Miss
stuff.
Good Rex.
Miss
No, good
stuff.
stuff.
Drink
Sorry.
some aspartame, Rex.
Getting things mixed up. Sorry.
Drink some aspartame. Help that memory.
Yeah.
You
need some pipeline punch in your day, Rex.
Yeah, you do.
No, I'm still in the house that I bought. Going on 2.5 years, and I'm still trying to work it out.
What is J-Bot drawing?
Well, I know Luke was moving stuff recently, and he didn't want to be, but he did.
That's because I had a fucking flooded garage. I had to move things.
You had to move things, right?
By the way, I went back and looked at that stream you had with Shattermare or whatnot. I have no idea who that was on there before Morb joined you. So I don't recognize that person. That was what?
Lack. He was. He's in my drawn interior, and
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
well, then there we go.
Dude.
That would explain why I did not recognize him. I was like, if that's somebody working for Shattermare, I have no idea who that is.
Right.
That guy.
Yeah. And
who that is?
Actually, later that evening, I had the time mixed up. So Morb came on the 4:00 shadow, and then we did like 3.5 hours later that evening with Shattermare with Kevin. He kind of came in late and more. Yeah. So
that's cool.
We had good exposure, and you got funded during the 4:00 shadow.
He messaged about it. Yeah, I was still working on the garage.
Yeah.
Hello, Nick of Time. Hello.
What's up, Nick of Time? Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate
That's
you
all right.
being
They're
here.
going to have me on their show here soon.
Who?
Shattermare.
Over on the Shattermare channel. It's cool.
I'll be over there. Let's see. When will I be over there? This month, the 12th, I think. Yeah. 12th, 7 p.m.
They usually do their show on Wednesday evening.
Nice.
I guess that's a Wednesday. Let me look. I think it is.
I forgot. This is a drawing stream.
That is a Wednesday. Yes.
It's okay.
It's an art stream.
That is correct. It is an art stream.
Guys,
Shelby,
like
you're just here for the eye candy.
Hey, Jonas.
Don't worry about it.
Like speed
I do like
lines,
speed
all the
lines.
Speed lines. They're all on this page, by the way. Every
Good.
speed line ever.
God, hold on. Hang on.
The whole freaking background of speed lines. Look at this.
Holy shit, yo.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's if
Like
the
Eiffel
Muslims
Tower?
take over the.
Yep.
Damn, Rex. This took me. I did this before I went to work today, and then I did the rest at my desk while everyone else was.
Did you get your 3
crashing their
pages
computer.
in? You were hoping to get 3 pages in last night. You said.
Yeah, I can show you. You want to see it? I can.
Sure.
You know all
Well,
this, Rex.
technically no. It's this one,
What's up,
which
Jonas?
I haven't finished, and then their issue. What page was that? 23. Hold on, let me get it. Let me show you. What page is that?
And just so everybody knows, I am working on something. I'm working on some pages for a cyberpunk story that is going to show up in the next issue of Edge Punk magazine.
This page. There we go. This is the one. I really like the face on the bottom. The face on the bottom looks.
Yeah, that's nice. Hell yeah.
This is what it looks like when you don't have enough aspartame.
Ugh. No, it's not.
Yeah, you got to get
that nose.
That's what happens. That's what happens when you drink too much aspartame. That's the aspartame face of agony. That's what that is.
That's me constipated, really.
This is you constipated.
Absolutely done without that mental image, Rex. Thank you very much.
No problem. My pleasure.
You live to make everything uncomfortable for everybody else.
My
Got
pleasure,
it. Thank
my
you.
pain. Well, I mean,
your
Jason's
bladder,
awful quiet, so I have to kind of fill in.
your bladder, your pain.
Shelby's doing enough talking for everyone on panel. He always does.
I know,
That's
but
why I
don't
like it
call
when he
him
comes
out.
on. I don't have to talk. I can just let him talk and I can draw.
If I stop talking, Rex talks.
Exactly why I want you to talk more.
This is
wow. Okay.
Rex is gonna ask about Feline's aunt in Missouri whose niece passed away last year this month.
Yeah.
Thank you
Even
for
though
asking, but I don't have that.
Really didn't happen.
Exactly my point, Feline.
Okay. Aw.
Rex is just gonna make stuff
making up parts of conversations he thought he had.
I'm just trying.
Trying to what? Kill off
Yeah,
people's
I do this.
family members?
You Kib Cyberpunk now. Kib now. It's coming, man. It's coming. I am currently working on a 2-page spread for this for the story. What's up, Ink Spots?
Uh-oh.
Good to see you, man.
I hope he's
your
in the chat.
hope your
not
computer's
on
doing all right.
Oh, okay, good. He's in the chat. Woo.
Yeah.
What's up, Ink?
Oh, stay in there. Nobody wants you here.
Yeah.
I think that's just Jason's way of saying that he misses you, Ink Spots.
Aw.
Much.
Loves.
Good.
Loves.
Exactly. Stay in the chat, color frog pages.
Get to work.
You knew what this was.
I was plumbing all day.
Jason, when's the last time you've drawn a naked man?
That's the joke.
To do?
You know
That's
what
what.
this was.
There we go.
Well, I was a little confused anyway.
How naked?
Yeah, it's all right. I'm getting you back for confusing the fuck out of the rest of us. How about that?
Sure, we'll go with that.
Uh-huh. That's right, we will.
How big of a peen, Shelby?
What?
As big as
a
ink
modest-
spots last week.
A modest 13 and a half. You know, small.
So average.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Ink Spot says we are so boring without him.
Who, John Holmes? What the hell?
Well, I'm trying to summon ink with this conversation.
I mean, talking about penis, I'm sure he'll show up sooner or later.
You got to talk about solo cups and getting old.
Yeah.
Ew.
I'm glad.
So, you can go ahead, Rex. Sorry.
I'm just saying, I'm glad that Feline's not easily embarrassed by this talk. Much.
You're not gonna embarrass her.
Okay. Hashtag talk more penis.
You were in the back for like 45 minutes? What? I didn't even hear a boop.
Good.
You didn't say anything. I think you're bullshitting. Why would you not say anything in the private chat? I think you're making shit up.
Who's in the back?
Inkspot says he was in the back for 45 minutes. I call bullshit.
I
call bullshit.
I was back there for 35 and I didn't see ink.
I was back there for at least a half hour too.
Yep.
You're all making shit up.
I think Luke's doing a good job hosting. How about that?
Oh, thank you, Rex.
You let me on.
Flattery will get you nowhere.
Rex, how does Luke's penis taste?
Oh no! Wait, hold on. Back
Don't
up.
ask me.
I'm just curious because it's obviously in your mouth right now.
Jesus, gross. You didn't hear him because of his mad ninja skills, yo. That must be it. That must be it.
Only plumbers know.
Sneaking plumber.
Kenneth Rookaport.
So, speaking of penis, my buddy.
I mean, I guess
my buddy who guested me, he had a story for us. We were talking about something, and he just kind of came up and started interjecting his story, which is pretty interesting.
Is it about penis?
It is actually.
Apparently.
Okay.
So he was telling us how when he was younger, in like grade school, not even junior high, grade school, his buddies used to buy comics and then pay him like $2 or $1.50 or whatever they had to declothe the cover. So he would basically sit there with like whiteout or paint and like basically do a remark on these comics, right? And he also had a collection of his own, and he said, yeah, for some reason it became a thing where I was making like actual like big bucks. Like I was able to buy like an NES off this money. Like it was crazy.
Wow.
And so he had lived with his grandmother and stuff, and he was saying that he got a call recently from his grandmother saying, hey, so I found this box in the attic, and she started going through it, and he's like, oh God, Gammy's going to disown me, you know, this and that. And it turned into her trying to talk him into going to art school, and she really likes his drawings.
So
we're like...
He went to art school based on his portfolio of penises?
No, he never went, but his grandma, like, this is recent. He sells comic books now, dude. He doesn't have...
He's got a real career. Shit.
He actually makes money.
Yeah, he's the one that makes the money off the people that don't.
Oh, damn.
Sad face.
Uh-huh. Now I'm sad. Thank you, Shelby.
You're welcome.
Why you don't draw mainstream comics? You're an indie creator.
That's true.
You'll do just fine.
Yeah, you got more solid contracts down here. I'm just saying.
I agree, actually, and I'm having more fun working on indie stuff than
Dude,
I think.
I love working on this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
More freedom. Characters. Yeah, I can draw characters with cigarettes hanging out of their mouth and it doesn't get edited out.
Man, that is some fucking retarded shit. Like I don't care what anybody says. Wolverine is a character that smokes. End of fucking story.
Right?
It all goes back to his healing factor. That's why they were allowing it.
Yeah. That's the reason why he can drink as much as he can, because the healing factor negates it. You know, I mean, the reason why he can run into a barrage of like arrows and fucking ninja stars and guns and shit like that is because of his healing factor.
Yeah.
So but the cigars and the cigarettes, that's a stretch too far, huh? I think that's kind of dumb.
Yeah.
That's dumb. You're dumb.
That's dumb. You're dumb.
You're dumb.
That is correct. They were dumb.
Yeah.
There was a lot of dumb shit done under, Quesada's watch in that era. Spider-Man One More Day comes to mind.
Yeah, it continues today. They got the same rule set now. That was one of the things. I did a bunch of box toppers for one of those Upper Deck sets, those Marvel thingies. And that was one of the things that said Wolverine cannot be stabbing anybody or smoking a cigarette. That was like their big rule. So I didn't.
What about Deadpool? Can Deadpool be, cutting people up and, shooting them and all that?
Yeah, they were like, if you do Deadpool, he has to be putting a taco up his butthole, and then it's okay.
So it seems like a waste of a taco.
Yeah. No, I ended up drawing, what did I draw? Juggernaut, Venom. I did a black suit Spidey, a regular Spidey. Let's see. Guardians of the Galaxy was off the table.
Is there a reason?
Guardians of the
Incredible-
Galaxy was off the table? Why?
Because there was, I think part 2 or 3 was coming out, and they didn't want anything
okay.
that, because it had to do with something with like a non-compete, because Marvel was doing a set, I guess, of cards, like movie cards.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, because they're like licensors, right? Like they don't do it for Marvel. They pay Marvel to be able to do it, I guess. Or something like that. Yeah. So, yeah,
I
whatever.
used to love buying boxes of cards back in the day. I still have binders and binders, like the
They're
old.
so
I mean, obviously
expensive now.
the X-Men cards. You know, the
Mhm.
Marvel masterpieces. You
Not
know.
me.
I mean, it was my dad and I used to go to the comic shop and the card shop. And we would we'd buy a box, take it back, and then we'd open up all the packs and try to find all the chase cards.
All of mine were eaten up by termites.
That
Oh,
sucks,
no.
dude. Damn.
I know, and I had thousands of them
I bet you did.
from Marvel.
You know what, one of my-
90 set and all kinds of stuff.
Oh, the series one.
Hmm.
You know, one of my favorite trading card sets from the 90s. Not a lot of people talk about it. The Joe Jusko cards.
Dude, they're
Oh,
so
yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I love those cards so much, dude. Like,
The Joe
I have the whole
Marvel
set.
Masterpieces set that he did in 2018. I mean,
never
I'm not
got
going to pay
those.
like $300 for the fucking box of cards, but I got like the $40 hardcover that has all of the artwork from the cards, you know, as an oversized hardcover book. That
nice.
book is fucking great.
yeah, yeah.
No, you're around here somewhere. You
Preach it.
Yeah, like a pack of cards now is like $5 for just.
That's insane.
It's
No.
crazy how much they are now. I'm like, I'm not buying cards
no.
anymore.
I blame Emperor Palpatine. Just saying.
Who's Emperor Palpatine?
Exactly.
I know who Emperor
Emperor-
Palpatine is.
Oh, there
I
it is.
blame Emperor Ovaltine.
Yeah, see,
Palpatine.
This is the
Drink
book I'm
more
talking about
Tang.
right here.
Mm-hmm.
Where is
Oh yeah. That's a. I think I have
yeah.
that. Yeah, that's
This
a great
book is great,
Yep.
man. It's it's $60, but it's a hardcover, and it's got process stuff in it, man. Look at
Mhm.
look at this. I love shit like this. Seeing how
Oh, yeah.
how he comes to the drawing that he's doing. Yeah, this book
How
is
can you look at that book and not want to just sit down and draw after you look at it?
Invaluable.
exactly.
Invaluable.
Jesco is such a fucking badass. I love his work, and he works in acrylic too.
Yeah. He's like a what do you call it? He's like a dry brush artist. That's why he
It's
gets all those really cool
incredible.
gradients. Yeah. Yeah, his work's fun, man. I've always enjoyed it. I never really cared for the way he draws or paints women, to be honest. But
I don't know, man.
Besides
That's pretty fucking badass right there. That Gamera.
well, no.
Gamora.
My buddy had a She-Hulk door poster, and it was
It was what?
it was a little hard to look at, man.
Bob Larkin.
Just sometimes.
was
It's not all
good
of them.
back in the day.
Oh yeah, the Spidey on the cover is awesome. Yeah, Joe Jusko is great, man. He does lions and big cats really well.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What's your opinion of Julie Bell and or Boris Vallejo?
She's
Yeah,
good.
I love Boris Vallejo and Julie
Do you
Bell.
like him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are we not supposed to? Yeah.
No. I'm
I've
just,
got
I was
a
just asking.
couple of books over here by them.
Why aren't we allowed to like them, Shelby?
No, you can like them all you want.
Sounds like you were not supposed to like them.
Liefeld commissioned a profit cover for the #1 relaunch, Platts Profit, and Boris did the cover. He sent over microfilm, not the painting.
What?
And I remember they had to do like you remember when you used to have to pay for like the color output? You had to pay for film output for those books back in the day.
I don't remember that because I wasn't.
So in the contract, he was only allowed to do 2 attempts at film output, and then he had to return the negative at the end of the process. It was a really weird contract. It was like they didn't want anyone having hard copies of like anything.
That seems kind of weird.
Yeah, I got to hold Frank Miller's cover to it.
Is it any good?
Yeah. It's not. Dude, it's during his Sin City run. Yeah, it's good.
Oh, okay, nice.
It's back before this current run of whatever the hell is actually happening.
I know. It's kind of sad. People have to ask now. They're like, "Which era?"
Let's see.
Well, I think people also want
Adam
a
Warlock,
justification
page
for it.
12.
So when they ask, they're like, they want some kind of reason as to why he's doing what he's doing. So they want your opinion on it, as to why he's doing that. It's like, I just don't like it.
All right, there you go, Screaming Raven.
I hate it.
There's Adam Warlock from this book.
Oh yeah, the Adam Warlock was dope.
Yeah. And the other cool thing about this book is that you have like little write-ups from Joe talking about like what he was doing, where what he was thinking in composition and stuff. So yeah, highly recommend if you can find this book, Joe Jusko's Marvel Masterpieces.
Yeah, that's
definitely worth grabbing.
So his anatomy for that set was way better too. It was way better.
This is a beautiful set. I was so tempted to get the cards.
Yeah. His anatomy in it though was like
I had all the cards and all my cards got lost somewhere. I don't know, so many moves and they just got. I had so many cards too.
Are you sure you didn't send them to the CGC?
I might have had them shipped over to you, Shelby.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah. So check your PO box.
Yeah, sure.
Why won't I let Ink Spots on? He's not in the back room. There is nobody in the back room. There has been no.
Why don't you want Ink Spots on here? Is it because of what happened on my channel? Is that why? I could just put a penis on him.
Not gatekeeping anybody.
Why?
Talk about that.
I still say he's full of shit. I say he wasn't in the back.
I don't know why you don't want Ink Spots on. It's fine.
Yeah, if you can find that book, I would say grab him. Screaming Raven.
I wonder why he doesn't want to do you even read anymore.
That's vitriol.
You don't want him on TOPicLESS, I get it.
Inkspot says Jusko did an interview DVD about doing those cards. No shit. All right, I'm gonna have to find that then, because I really like his work.
You better throw that DVD on YouTube.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
Hey, I need to find myself a copy of that black and white Weapon X book that you have. Like I've been looking high and low for a black and white artist edition like that.
Oh, of that book?
Yeah, of Weapon X. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I found like a German version of it or something like that on some sketchy fucking foreign website, and they want like almost $400 for the damn thing.
No, that's ridiculous. No, mine is mine's foreign.
Yeah,
I think
French.
Mine's French.
Yeah,
I think it's French. Well,
Shelby knows people.
I know,
K-pop says. Do you?
All right. Well, I mean, if you can find another one of those, you let me know, please.
Yeah, for sure. No, I know like 3 people. 2 of them are alive.
I know a bunch of people. I know like 15, 20 people,
That's
Shelby.
Good.
I know J-Bot.
I know J-Bot.
I am now thoroughly confused.
He's right there. I know him. I was on a stream with him.
People I know.
Hey, you know what? You're on a stream with him right now.
Yeah, but I was
crazy as that sounds.
I was on a stream of J-Bot on J-Bot's channel. Yeah, you can't say that, can you, Shelby? No.
He did that as a I asked him. I said, "Can you please pay attention to Jason for 2 seconds?"
Never seen you on there.
This is all the people I know right here.
Every last one.
What the hell are you holding up, Rex?
I scored some Sugar Daddy socks.
Are you holding up a pair of socks? I'm not even looking at the screen.
I scored some Pez socks.
What is happening?
I have no idea.
Show us your ankles.
No,
Rex, do you smell
I don't.
almonds?
Scandalous. I will not do that.
Rex, do you smell almonds?
Feline is on here, and I will not do that.
I'm good. Do not bring me into this. Nope.
Just like leave me the fuck out of this conversation.
Oh, okay. She wants to see it. Okay.
Nope.
You guys never saw that that Amish site, Only Ankles? You never seen? You never saw?
Jesus.
No.
Yes. Sure.
Luke, you will appreciate this.
No other subs.
They live Steelbook, $25 at Walmart.
Nice, dude.
For,
All right, there you go. You just redeemed yourself for those ridiculous socks.
There you go. I mean, 25
Fucking
bucks.
great
What
movie.
deal.
And a steelbook, huh? On DVD?
Steelbook.
It's Blu-ray.
No, it's
Blu-ray.
The what is it? The
4K?
4K.
Yeah, excellent. Okay.
it's 4K.
Might have to swing by Walmart and grab myself a copy of that. I fucking love that movie.
Wait, how much?
In Blu-ray.
$25, he
They
said.
have it. I'm gonna have to go look. It's like 47 out here. Maybe it's on sale.
Yeah.
I thought it was like $47.
80s
What a
made
deal.
those
I had to have it.
Jay Ryan says, the irony of Rex buying They Live. LOL.
Oh, jeez.
Subliminal message.
Damn.
Obey.
Yep.
Okay, Rex.
And then fight for about
Well, that's
15,
fun.
20 minutes in the alley. Run out of chewing gum.
I'm here to kick ass and chew bubble gum. And I'm all out of gum. And then that line was lifted for Duke Nukem.
Okay.
Did you ever play Duke Nukem 3D?
No.
I'm aware of it.
It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum.
I might have.
Those alien bastards jacked up my ride. I used to fucking love those games, man. They were ridiculous, over the top, and fun.
Maya kept crashing on us today, so instead we downloaded Serious Sam 3.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yep. Another one from that era.
Yeah.
Boomer shooters, man.
Yeah.
I don't make them like that. Actually, no, that's not true. There's a retro movement now for like boomer shooters, like kind of like the low fidelity, kind of almost pixelated. Looks like it came out of the '90s type boomer shooters. They're big popular now on Steam indie games.
We installed plugins on all our systems now that can emulate PS1 and PS2 skins.
Nice.
Because a lot of people are going for like that, that I don't know. It's almost like a low poly vibrato. I don't know what to call it. It's where like the texture kind of moves. The texture kind of moves. Even the wall kind of moves, even though it's like
like intentional texture tearing.
The jitter.
Yes. Yeah, the jitter. Yeah, it's just it's a way to kind of like kind of trick the eye because bad graphics, I guess.
Right. Well, I mean, you remember when you'd try to load up a game that your computer definitely didn't have the oomph to run, and the fucking janky shit that would happen because of it.
Right. Yeah.
Janky.
Yeah, I don't miss having to scour the internet for hours and hours looking for drivers. I definitely do not miss that shit.
I just call Uber.
Yep.
Years ago, we used to have LAN parties for Unreal Tournament, and then all the way up to Unreal 2004, and then they just sort of died out. But we used to go to Starbucks and set up our entire PC. There wasn't any like laptops. You bring your whole tower, dude.
God.
Yeah. Yeah, they had these giant tables, like these giant oak tables at the Starbucks we used to hit up, and they were cool with it as long as you were buying coffee. They didn't care. It was like late at night, being there till closing.
Kind of like Denny's.
Mm-hmm.
That's where Duke Nukem got that line. Yep. The RPG weapon was stupid fun. Yeah, it was. You could blow yourself up with it though, but that was half the fun. You can get all of those mega cheap on Humble Bundle. K-Pop says all those boomer shooters.
Humble Bundle.
Nice.
What?
And Jay Ryan says PS1 had a floating point issue where the games would wobble the textures and polygons.
Yes. Yeah.
People actually try to emulate the effect in modern retro style games. Yep.
Yeah, that's what we got now. We have all of our retro effects installed, and we only have it right now for Unity. You can't really use it in Blender. Eric was trying it. He got it to work, but it kept crashing. So I don't know. That's on him though.
What's
His
up,
project is that style. So
says, hail to the room, chat, and panel listening while working on Edgepunk.
Edgepunk.
Right. Edgepunk.net. Go grab yourself a copy of the magazine.
Back in today.
First issue is available currently, and we're working on the second issue. In fact, like I said, I'm working on a comic story for Edgepunk issue 2. Yeah, you're not gonna want to miss it. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Cool beans.
The entire magazine. I've got.
That was the name of my restaurant.
That's right.
say what?
That was the name of my restaurant. Cool Beans Cafe.
Cool Beans? Really?
Yep. I love that place.
Cool Beans is from Hot
it.
Shots. Or Hot Rod. Cool Beans!
I like it.
Yeah. There's a Mexican restaurant where the restaurant was now. Pretty decent little Mexican restaurant too. I liked their food.
It's a Speedy Gonzalez.
What's it called? Okay. Huevos Frios?
Right. Actually, it's called Ponchos.
Cold eggs. That'd be gross.
They got gigantic fucking fishbowl margaritas though.
Fishbowl margaritas, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
They nice. Those are nice.
Gotta like the margarita that's as big as your head.
Oh, jeez.
Margarita view.
Did they ever used to have some of those fake ass Bell beefers that don't exist?
Real thing, Shelby. Archie Bear even verified it.
He's senile. That's not
true. Hey, I don't care. He still verified it.
Those don't exist.
They do exist. Mother says so.
No. The internet says it doesn't exist.
The internet says it exists. What are you talking about? You can find them on the internet.
The internet says a lot of things exist that don't, and a lot of things that don't exist.
If it's on the internet, it's real.
Yeah.
No, sure. Why not?
Ask Jeeves. You're over there on Jeeves.
Seth says you can use things in Blender. The problem is the version of it. Version 2.79b is the best for a lot of mods. Newer versions have better features, but are not as easy to code, apparently.
Yeah. What he said.
Yeah.
Code Schmo.
So there you go.
And Shelby said Code Schmo, so I think he's right.
Code Schmode. Code Schmode. I work with really, really intelligent people.
Are you investing in crypto? I just want to know.
On this panel, it shows.
Am I?
Like Dogecoin or something?
I got Bitcoin. I'm not selling it though.
Yeah. Not the time.
No, there was a point where Bitcoin was about $40. And I was trying to tell people, and people were like making fun of it. They were like, "Oh,
there
this
was
is
a
so
time
stupid,
when Model A cars were in vogue too, but that time has passed, Shelby.
I heard the Hindenburg was in at one point in time.
I've often wondered why we don't use Zeppelins to get around anymore. Like, we got these big ocean liners that just kind of cruise around leisurely. How come we don't have like Skyliners like that? I mean, it's, cool. as long as you're not using, hydrogen gas, which, in hindsight seems like a very bad idea. Helium keeps the balloon afloat and whatnot. Why do we not have Zeppelins anymore?
Yeah,
costly,
like Gotham City up in here.
I doubt it.
Slow.
Well, that's the whole point. You take it a cruise. I don't know.
You want to enjoy it, all right? I got it.
Oh, Seth says it has to do with air traffic patterns, from what a United pilot told me. Interesting. Well, all right then. I guess that answers that. It's still
look at these
still seems kind of
lines.
Stupid.
Oh, we got speed lines up in here.
Rex,
shit.
Look. I just did this on stream right now.
Yep.
Talking about penis.
I don't believe
penis talk.
I don't believe you.
Speed lines. Look. Speed lines, speed lines, speed lines, speed lines, speed lines, speed line. I'm not saying feline. I'm saying speed lines.
I was wondering. Wait a minute.
Yep.
Look.
Speed lines.
By the way, I use the French curve. For
not the speed square.
See how they curve?
See how they glisten in the light.
Hey, look at it. It curves. You know what I'm saying? All right,
You rookie amateur.
Leans a little bit low.
Curve.
I gotta spot the black now.
It's right there.
There,
Is it
there
like?
he is. It's Rex.
Where's Waldo?
Screaming Raven says, loving the ink work on that, Shelby.
Thanks, Omen.
And Jay Ryan says, Zeppelins are why we can't have nice things.
Shelby's a good inker.
Listen, I miss the Tertarians, dude.
Shelby loves. If anybody has any pencil work they want inked, Shelby loves doing it.
Any console? What?
That's
Pencil
where it comes to life, my friend.
Oh, pencil work. I least said console.
Yeah, if anybody has any console work, Shelby loves to draw on it.
Yeah, I'd love to draw on your.
Yeah.
Your super expensive console. Yeah, what?
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah. Toilet seats. You know, I'm like Jim Lee over here.
That's what I said. Yeah.
I showed you guys that before, right? Jim Lee's toilet seat sketches.
I've seen them.
No. What?
Yeah, Jim.
Jesus.
Yeah. Jim Lee did. Here, I'll pull him up for you. He did commissions on toilet seats. I'll put it in private for you.
Oh Lord.
No. But there's a gallery that only gets sketches done on toilet seats.
No, I've seen him draw personal toilet seats.
Yeah.
Some person says, look for the hidden butts in that explosion. Jay Ryan says, French curve for France. I get it. Tokame says, aircraft can stay within the flight path. Zeppelins drift based on wind levels. They are still semi-used in some places, but it's based on air regulations and flight paths.
Well, like over the Super Bowl, right? I mean.
Sure. Well, advertising Zeppelins, I guess. Yeah.
Right.
I want them in cities, like in Batman the Animated Series.
Exactly.
What's up, Connor McTagger?
I think that's what
chess.
Luke was kind of alluding to.
That's what we all want.
Really, kick.
Yeah. Wouldn't mind, leisurely cruising around in a Zeppelin,
Here you go, Luke. I'll put it in private. Here you go. There's the actual page that shows more than just Jim's. This guy, like I said, he collects toilet seat sketches by comic artists. It's really weird.
Jesus.
How the fuck does one get started? You know what? I don't even think I want to know, actually, now that I think about it. This is
literally the
student's I don't even want to know.
Robert Crumb.
Craigslist?
All right. Here, I will bring this up so everybody can see.
Yes. You think I was making this up?
Very. No. Well, I mean, it is interesting.
I'm a very honest individual.
Wow,
got no reason to lie over here.
Let's see. Share screen.
First time I heard that.
Jim Lee's strange. Let's see. God, those are not words that I ever thought that I would utter, but here we are. Let's see. Hide current comments. So yeah, this is Jim Lee, Doctor Strange toilet seat.
I have seen that, yeah.
Okay, interesting. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Or James.
Yep.
Wow. That's the only one that was on here?
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
No, they have the
Looks
link.
like
If you go to the top, I think. If you go to the top, I think they don't have the link there. Okay, weird.
That I'm seeing.
Strange.
Wash your hands afterwards.
Yeah. Anyways, the guy has a gallery, and he has like a Chris Bocolo. I think it's Death. He's got a Chris Bocolo Death toilet seat. He's got I think Travis Charest. He's got a I think Will Spartaccio did a Hulk face.
Wow.
Yeah. He's got a bunch of. He knows his.
He's
comics,
got a buttload
also,
of it, huh? Got a buttload.
Sucks.
He's got a buttload. Yeah.
Did you say he has a plethora?
Very interesting website.
Like, why can't he just be normal and have him sign his baby? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, then
permanent ink.
Sign the child.
Hey, Leg Kick. What's up, Leg Kick?
What up, Leg Kick? How you doing, homie?
What's up, Leg Kick?
Welcome, sir. Welcome. Let's see. Jim did a great Doctor Strange on that toilet seat. No joke. Yep, there you go.
Cover worthy.
See, Told you, Dr. Strange. That is correct.
Make sure you put the lid down.
Turning a toilet into a ortalto. Who knows where? I don't think that's a good idea, but hey, it's just me. Yeah. Inkspot's just sitting on the toilet waiting for Agamotto to open.
Yeah, he's
oh
still
my
sitting there.
god, it's terrible.
Inkspot's in the back.
Tank says, "Hey Luke, can I send you a title and you can tell me why it's shit?" Sure, man. Let's see. Okay, break time. See you in a bit. Okay. Be right back. Pause the show. Yeah, we'll just stay right here. We'll just stay right here, doing what we're doing.
Sorry, I'm gonna mute myself. We got some whiteout to shake.
Shaking that whiteout.
Racist.
Nobody's listening.
So yeah, going to the comic shop was interesting today because they actually moved. They moved to the opposite end of the plaza that they were in, and the dude that now owns the comic shop got rid of all the used books.
Oh, that's a
so
mistake.
it's purely just a comic shop now.
Oh, okay. That's good.
I mean, to be fair, they were taken out. I mean, Feline was there. She saw the books. They took up a lot of space.
I hope to put away those books. Yeah.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Yeah.
The worst ones were the fucking romance books. Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that was a good move to get rid of all that. I thought you meant back issues because really.
No. He's got plenty of back issues. No, the
good.
paperbacks.
The actual books. Wow.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like the mass market paperbacks and stuff like that. I mean, it's a very small portion. It's not insignificant, mind you, but the comics sold more. That was the whole reason why Vanessa started doing comics to begin with, because she needed an alternate revenue stream because the books weren't selling.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, the place was called All Books and Comics, so it's kind of. I don't know if he's going to keep the name or if he's going to change the name now. I mean, so we'll see. But yeah, setup looks pretty good. Not bad at all. Definitely more space in the location that he's at now.
I never went into that music store, so I don't really know how big it was.
It's roughly about the same size. It's got a little because it's at the opposite end. It's got a little bit more side to side space, but it's the same depth. So it's a slightly wider unit, but the same depth as the old comic shop.
That's how I describe my ex-wife. Slightly wider unit.
Jeez.
Wow.
Wow, Rex.
Back that thing up.
Getting spicy. Getting spicy.
So saying she had back.
Yeah, why not? Let's go with that.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Apparently, she almost ran over Rex.
Right?
I was her.
What'd you do, Rex? What'd you do?
What didn't I do?
That's the question.
Big spots. I'm out here creating worlds while sitting on the toilet. Yeah, I bet you are, buddy.
Mm-hmm. Mass dump file. We got it.
Screaming Raven says, odd thing is I was actually able to smell that whiteout that Shelby was, whipping out. Well, you actually scared me there for a second. I thought you meant back users. Now, if there was Eric books, lost them, that's a tragedy. I don't think there were any Elric books. I think he would have sold those to somebody that was looking for them. But yeah, just a lot of romance books, a lot of westerns. Did you know that L. Ron Hubbard wrote a western, and god damn, it was awful.
Yep.
Just fucking terrible.
Yeah, this whiteout smells like
What's
an
up,
old
Guapo?
fish sandwich. I'm not gonna lie.
Like an old what?
Gross.
Like an old what?
Like Jason's panties.
Oh.
It
know
smells
about
terrible. It smells like urine and feces.
No. This is a terrible
All beef or
conversation.
juice.
Wow.
All right, where's this?
Eric the Guapa says, well, this town ain't big enough for the 7 of us.
Yep.
Okay. I guess we'll have to settle it. What's up, Guapo?
Then won't we?
Screaming Raven is envious of you, Ink, apparently. Ink Spot's bringing biodiversity to the Prionoidal ooze.
Biodegradable.
Inkspot says, I told Will Perdomo to quit all production on Meathead because once I drew a guy next to a tree, I'm using that character in a future project, and he can't fucking use it.
And it's called Wheathead, the gluten-free.
That's right.
Wheathead.
Oh, the Yeti.
Biodiversity, maybe. Yeah, exactly.
Yeti.
It's called the Snow Yeti. That's a Chewbacca.
Chinook.
This damn pin.
I mean, Chewbacca is essentially a fucking Yeti. Look at him.
Shelby, just
He's essentially a space Bigfoot.
Just use bleed-proof white.
I don't want to open a new one.
Sasquatch confirmed.
I got like 8 new. I want to use this until it's dead.
We're dying. 10,000 strong and growing.
Doesn't matter. Jason's gonna make fun of you mercilessly about it
We
because
call that Petridge Farm remembers.
Don't ever say that at the convalescent hospital, by the way.
What do they call it?
That you don't want to open a new one?
No, that you want to use it till it's dead.
Jesus. Inkspot says he has a leaf on his penis. He's also called Meathead, but for different reasons. Chewie is Pluto on steroids. Damn.
Let's go.
Eric the Guapo has a confession. He bought his very first Marvel comic in about 25 years today.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Apparently, it was technically not a comic, but an omnibus that was on sale. Well, good. That's the whole point of omnibuy.
Mine was a Marvel magazine. Empire Tales number 5.
Shit. I forgot. I got one more thing that I want to show you guys at the comic shop today. I think you'll appreciate it. Hold on.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Is it some Dr. P.H. Martin's bleed-proof white?
You know what, Jason?
You wish.
What, Shelby?
You don't know, do you?
No, I don't. That's why I said what.
Yes. See? What I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
Do you hear that dog?
No.
That dog's talking to you, Jason. Hear it?
Nope.
25 years ago. Oh man.
I watched a lady bury her poop today. Is that weird?
Wait, what? Okay, how is this not this first thing you talked about when you got
when I was going to the college?
What in the
Ink
fuck?
wasn't here yet. Yeah, I was going to the college, and this lady was like popping a squat, and then I watched her kick it into a hole and bury it. No, like behind the house, the street over.
Maybe the plumbing was out? I don't...
So it was solid enough for her to kick it?
I've got 24 years on you.
I watched it. I know what it was.
That's what I'm saying. It was solid enough for her to kick it.
Yeah, but she pre-dug the hole for it. That was even weirder.
She was prepared for it. She was, like I said, maybe the plumbing was out. She knew that she had to go, use the yards. She prepared for it. I don't know.
Yeah.
So
apparently, some person is much more plugged into the internet than the rest of us because he says there's a whole thing on YouTube about secret shitters.
So this was your neighbor?
And the Guapo says, how else is she going to protect it from thieves?
Oh my gosh.
It's true.
Conversation. What the fuck?
You got to bury it next to the savings.
I mean, Inkspots is a professional poop barrier, so.
Do you need a license for that?
No, she gets kicked out of her boyfriend's house a lot, so maybe, I don't know.
So this is the other thing that I got at the comic shop today. Warrior issue number 2.
Oh, that's cool now. Yes.
It's got V for Vendetta and Miracle Man in it.
Nice.
Is that an Alan Davis drawing on the front of that?
Yes, it is.
That's Shelby's.
Then you're gonna send me that.
Yeah, that's
book.
Shelby's girlfriend.
You don't need that.
See, and then in here is Alan Moore and Gary Leach. Yeah. Actually, no, the cover is Gary Leach. That's not Alan Davis.
Never mind,
That's
you
Gary
got it.
Leach.
I will allow this.
That was
You can keep it,
I
then.
wouldn't like it.
I'll allow
But I
this
mean,
transgression.
it's all black and white, and it's on newsprint. I mean,
no, it's cool.
it smells like a fucking old comic. I love it. But yeah, I love this old Miracle Man stuff.
Awesome.
And then obviously V for Vendetta.
Thank your lucky stars. It wasn't.
You need to have
you wouldn't be on it.
Miracle Man number 15. That's a low print run. That's worth a lot of money.
Yes, I know. I've been trying to get my hands on a Miracle Man number 15 for a long time. I've got up to 14. I don't have 15.
Yeah, I got
Low
3 of them.
distribution on that one.
Yep.
I got 3 of those.
Yeah, I got 3 of them.
15?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got 3.5 of them.
I mean, feel free to send me a whole one.
I got 5 of them.
I mean,
a whole one.
I got all 5 of mine plus Jason's 5.
So stupid.
Guys are just making shit up at this point. Yeah.
Doesn't sound good.
Still some damn good artwork there, indeed.
This
Go
is
back to those
how it
days of
all
good
began.
Do you
good
hear
artwork.
that?
I
Do
agree.
you hear that dog? Do you think the dog is barking at
I didn't
maybe
hear a
the
dog.
poop? Maybe the poop had a ghost. Do you think does poop have ghosts?
Yes.
I don't know, but it does have gas,
Yes,
and
it's
apparently all that
called-
poop gas has gotten into Ink's brain. He can't help it if he spends an hour or two drawing a detailed penis. Yes.
Yeah,
Apparently
no,
next he's going to draw a chocolate starfish, Super
I
8K.
would say the fumes are the ghost.
Show me this isn't the pen I was using.
What's
Where
that?
does this thing come from?
What is that?
I
don't know.
It's a different pen.
Nice.
Different pen, Shelby.
I'm going to be going to Hoosier Con in April. Maybe I can find somebody there that has a Miracle Man number 15.
I told you I got 5 of them.
Yeah, but
Hey,
I bet
guess
you
who's
they
gonna
find
pay
the-
for it unless they know what they have. They don't know what they
I-
have. You know?
I don't hear Feline saying that she can't find her tools, Jason. You know what I'm saying?
What?
It's because she doesn't have them.
She knows where her tools are at. Unlike you,
I
she's
know.
professional.
I know I'm not
She's not like you, Jason.
Well,
Jason doesn't know where his tools are at.
I have more tools than I know I have. Here's my other pen. See, Shelby? 2 pens. See? It's 2. I grabbed this one. I meant to grab this
Rewind
one.
and tell me why the title is garbage. Okay, well, I don't know what to rewind it to.
Doesn't matter what I use.
But basically, there was a bunch of poop talk, so you didn't really miss much.
Still a
Yeah, my
goat.
neighbor buried her poop in front of me.
We couldn't get Feline to shut up.
That is
about it.
so. I know it was horrible.
She was staring at Shelby straight in the eyes as she did it.
Well, I stared at her straight in the eyes when I drove by. I had my family with me, so it was weird.
Were they eating bell beefers?
No, they were just. I mean, they were looking at their phones and pads, so I guess it was okay. They didn't see it.
Mhm.
But then I said it. I was like, that lady just buried her poop.
You should
see
have gotten
this?
out and helped her.
Helped her.
It's a
what?
law in some cities. What can I
She
say?
already had. She had it under control. She used her foot. She kicked
Yeah,
it in
but
the
you
hole.
should have been a
buried it.
gentleman. At least help her bury it.
Would it be wrong if I
Excuse me,
went and
ma'am.
dug
Do
it
you
up?
need any help burying your poop?
Right?
Be chivalrous.
What if I-
Shelby?
What if I exhume it and then bury it somewhere else?
She's gonna wonder where. She's gonna wonder where it went.
Maybe she's
Or-
into Aleister Crowley because Aleister Crowley used to bury his poop and stuff.
Did he?
Multiple reasons.
If a lady,
Well, excrements, any excrement, he would bury because it like didn't want people getting a hold of it.
What, J-Bot?
said if a lady shits in her yard and no one's around to hear it, does it make a sound?
It stinks.
It makes it smell, apparently.
Maybe that's the reason why she had to go outside was what I was thinking. Maybe it like her poop was so friggin' like, heinous. They were like, nope, you're outside.
Shelby, did
Yeah,
she have a red Solo cup?
Listen, if a lady poops in her yard, does the landscaper step in it?
Only if he's not careful.
She buried it.
No. Yeah.
Now tomorrow on the
weird?
campaign, I will be
Get me
adding the art
extra
of
green
Devil Flyer
patch of
book.
grass.
Would you like to see the cover artwork to that book in black and white? It's not colored yet.
What the poop?
What was the question?
Do you want to see the cover artwork to what will be the art of Devil Flyer
Yes.
without the logo?
Okay.
Just
This
in
is a
black
great
and white.
segue. This is the best segue I've ever heard.
I wasn't.
Okay.
I wasn't done with my story, Rex.
I know. I had to cut in. I thought
Welcome to Talking Shit with Luke and Jason and our guests. We're talking turds. So
yeah, show your
what the fuck
cover
is
now.
happening?
Okay.
Yeah.
I
I'm
guess
sharing screen.
let's see
You'll
some
find
art.
it.
I guess.
I blame it on ink spots.
Confessions of a Secret Shitter.
50
Okay.
Shades of Poop.
This is a true story, by the way. I wasn't kidding about that.
I'd never think you are.
No, it's like a true. I got to work and told them, and they were like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then they told me to go to my own place.
Turd Talk is the Twitch version. Gross.
Did they tell you to go?
Well, this has become a shit show.
I don't see a cover.
Wow.
Where's his cover?
He
at?
hasn't shared screen yet.
Oh, you're sharing the screen. I'm sorry. I thought you were going to hold something up. My apologies.
No.
There we go.
No.
There's the cover.
There we go. Without the logo. Yeah. Without the code.
Looks dope.
It reminds me of
that's good.
Kevin McGuire a little bit.
Yeah.
Dionysus did that.
Hey,
The artist
Phil. What's
from
up, Phil? What's up, Phil?
Tome of Reckoning.
What up, Phil?
You might know him from
Welcome,
Tome of Reckoning.
Lang.
Reminds me of
Philippines.
Jay
Classic
Rex.
and classy. It's us.
Good,
For sure.
good
Looks good,
perspective
Rex.
on that
Good
piece.
day.
Jay Ryan knows about burying poop.
Inkspot
All right.
says Rex
How about-
looks like a person that will get old. Red Solo Cup time. Yeah. Jesus. What? No idea what that means, and I'm glad that I don't.
Red Solo Cup.
Did you say you're out?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to
Okay.
bed. I've got to get up early in the morning. I've got laser
Glass
engravings
melting.
and glass melting to do. So
Nice. Ooh, glass melting. Fuck yeah.
yep.
Gonna
Sorry,
use the
sorry.
microwave kiln.
I am.
It's
excited.
awesome. I'm excited to see
Are
how
you
that
gonna make
turns out
pizza
too.
rolls in it?
Cover up your privates.
Probably not.
No.
What?
What?
All right.
What?
I have no idea what the fuck just happened or what Rex just said, so we're just gonna
That was-
step right on by that and move on.
Have a good
Why
night,
I oughta?
Feline.
Why I oughta?
Go check
Anyway.
out her Instagram. See all the kind of cool, crazy, awesome jewelry that she's been making. She's going to have her
Check out
website, flyingfelinedesigns.com, will be up and running shortly. But for the time being, go hit up the Instagram there.
Back it today.
Anyway.
That's right.
Bye, guys.
Sorry for
you.
my
Take it easy,
crappy
baby.
story.
Good
Feline.
night.
Very entertaining. All right, bye, guys. I'll see you later.
Bye.
Hasta
Bye.
luego.
Hasta
Luego?
Hasta luego.
Screaming Ravens
yeah.
thought that she was going to say putting lasers on sharks. You never know. You never know. You got to watch out for her. It's also her YouTube. Come join us at 5 p.m. Tuesdays for the happy hour hangout. Come drink with us.
That sounds fun.
It is fun. We have a good time on that show.
Way better than this one.
I'm gonna.
We have fun on this show too. We don't have trivia, to be fair. You know.
Jesus.
Well,
It's fun until Shelby gets here.
and I don't think the poop was the
Well,
problem.
I mean-
I think she was just ready to crash out. She says, "Slancha all,
Nope. It was
skull
the poop.
gorgeous, rest well."
Definitely the poop talk.
Yep. Thanks, Shelby. Way
I
to
think
go.
I can.
Way to go. Way to
Shelby.
offend Feline.
I like fun. Fun is good. Yes, fun is good. We like to have fun around here.
Running
You should
female
definitely tune
farm.
in to the Happy Hour Hangout.
Listen.
It is also fun.
Listen.
Listen.
When you're drawing this many speed lines, you gotta keep the brain. You know what I'm saying?
You're just using
Right,
a
you gotta
French
keep
curve
the
anyway.
limber.
Let me
Keep
look,
the brain
I added
limber.
whiteout. I added whiteout to the edge. See how I kind of broke that up? You can see the whiteout. See that right there? It smells
Yep.
like fish sandwich.
Yep.
Oh,
Wait,
God.
wait. Let me smell it. Yeah, that's fish. That's fish sandwich, bro.
It's
Gross.
cool that you did that.
No,
in the
that's
last hour.
probably a bad thing.
Looks great.
Yeah.
Feline says, I'm a mom. Poop talk doesn't bother me. LOL. See, there you go. There you go.
Solo cup.
You're definitely not going to embarrass her.
I'm not gonna say
She's
who.
tough.
Say who?
Somebody was talking about their toddler, and that there's an issue right now where the toddler is like getting congratulated for like using the toilet, like not pooping their diaper, right? But the toddler does this thing where it will walk up to grown adults it doesn't know and grab them by like their hemorrhoid, like get the fingers up in their butthole and say, "Go poop."
Jesus,
Go
what?
poop.
What?
So it'll walk up to people and do this.
Is
into
that
their
real?
butts. Yes. And they were talking about how they don't know how to like how to make them stop because they do it in public to people and they're all go poopy and the kid like grabs their like raisin, bro. You know what I'm saying? The chocolate starfish. I don't know.
No, not really. But
Nope. That's. Inkspot says you are also lacking in penis drawings. Very astute of you.
I told
No,
him
I
I
got
would
one right
fix
there.
it, and he didn't
Nope.
want me to. I was going to add add one.
Ink, what do you call this? You see that? There's two of them.
Tank likes to poop in other people's diapers. Zayd is now leaving because of this talk.
Later, Phil.
Don't leave. Don't leave, Phil.
Thanks for hanging out.
maybe
man.
come back.
Later, Phil.
Later,
Good night.
Phil.
He's got to go take a shower.
Let the Kraken loose. Let Inkspots on. I would let Inkspots on. He's not in the back
He's
room.
too busy gatekeeping ink spots in the back room.
He's too. Listen, Inkspots is caught up in his own little world, drawing penis drawings. He's entertaining himself. He's just commenting every now and then.
Yeah, in the back room.
What the hell is he talking about? I don't know. Motherfucker, I'm looking at the back room.
Go figure.
What room are you in?
Then let him in.
You're so full of fucking shit.
I think he's sitting in the pit right now is the problem. He's in the wrong room.
Yeah, you're in the wrong room there.
Or
Chucko.
Or he clicked on my link from last week's show.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
That's what I was
you'd think he'd be able to figure out that we're not there. We're here.
This is ink spots we're talking about.
I gotta have at least a little faith in him. Shit.
Special needs.
Maybe Inkspots is in Bascom's link. Yeah, he's right behind you, drawing peen. More than likely. So many wrong turns. Yep. That's what we're doing tonight, apparently.
I liked my poop story about my neighbor.
You know what? It was
it was
actually entertaining and engaging, full of humor. It was a journey of self-discovery, and I think we all discovered a little bit about ourselves.
That's a good one to keep in your back pocket, Shelby. You're on a street.
Right.
Boring.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna bring it back out at next Christmas. I'll tell you that much. Talk about it in Christmas.
You just gotta tell it like it happened. You always gotta tell it like it happened then, like today, the day that you're telling it.
We laughed, we cried, we shared.
She might actually be at that party, so I'll point her out.
We loved.
It was her. She buries poop. Well, let me show you guys. We'll go like excavate it, after a few drinks.
No,
bring it back to the party. Give it a bow tie, like dress it up.
Rasputin.
Rasputin, is that what you said?
Do you guys do Secret Santas?
No, I got white elves.
Ain't got time for this Mickey Mouse bullshit.
Wrong channel.
Yeah, that's the wrong channel.
Oh.
We don't have that one here, but you know, we do have this one.
Why is everyone so fucking stupid?
Checks out.
Checks out.
Why not?
Red Solo Cup.
The fuck are you saying, Hank? Jesus. Says, I was here with Morb, and he's also very upset about not even any snacks back here.
Nope.
You're not wrong, Tank. You're not wrong. But he's going to let us use his penis for reference in the next show. Gross.
We gotta find it.
We can get booty pics from Vasilis. Why not peen pics from Morb?
Would that be like, Where's Waldo?
Red Solo Cup.
Yep. Red Solo.
Justice for ink spots, says Tank Ferret.
I agree, Tank. It's rude.
Hyper Wizard once drew a drawing called the Reenie Weenie. You can guess what it was from that. Jesus. I mean, that sounds like Jake.
Does that mean it was a teeny Reenie Weenie?
In a yellow polka dot bikini? I don't know.
I like toast and jam.
What? 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 What did that have to do with anything that we were talking about just now?
What? I don't even have a fucking clip for that.
Where do you sell almonds, Rex?
What channel is your brain picking up right now?
Holy shit! I don't even know how to respond to that.
Rex has a receiver in his head that picks up Nick at night.
You keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
Close enough, I guess. I don't know.
Jesus.
Rex.
Wow. Well, all right. So yeah, we've been going for about 3 hours now. I think we'll go ahead and wrap this one up. Jesus. Dare I say, Rex, do you want to tell people where people can find you?
Sure, they can find me daily on YouTube. They can find my comic over on Find My Comic. We are doing a soft sale relaunch on Shays Saturday at 3 Central, 4 Eastern. Check it out. We're adding a trading card set, sticker book, the art of Devil Flyer, and other good stuff, other stretch goals and stuff. So
yeah.
Check it out.
Nice
Nice.
job, Rex.
You can get one of these, and then I'm gonna put up a goal tonight where you can get 2 of these if we reach that stretch goal, where you can get any number of characters done by me. You can get 2 originals, and they'll be published in the art book. So it'll be published.
There you go. Nice. And some person dropping the link there for you.
Hey, some person.
Shelby, where can you be found?
There you go.
Buy stuff.
That's right.
Hold on a second.
Listen.
There you go.
There we go. See, that's how you do it right there. Exactly.
Money in
awesome. J-Bots, where can you be found?
Find all my stuff at MightyBotStudio.com.
Hell yeah.
It's way better than speed lines. Look at that.
Speed lines.
And my esteemed co-host. There you go. Did some ink wash.
Yeah, sure.
Nightmare fuel.
I may not sleep tonight.
That's right.
Richard, say go poopy.
Oh, Lord.
Go
all right,
poopy.
and you can find my stuff at DeathMetalHero, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, DeathMetalHero.com for all of my links. It'll be on Jason's channel next week. Please join me, my Better Half's channel, for the Happy Hour Hangout for drinks and trivia. We had a lot of fun over there. So,
That's right. Go to Haldir's channel.
Nope. Flying Feline's channel, this one right here. Want to thank you all so much for joining us, and we will see you guys next time. Later.
Great fucking job. Thank you very much. Get fucked up. Have a good time. Cheers.
the all singing, all dancing crowd of the world.
When your music
I just got here, Luke. What's going